All right. So the question, man, what's the deal with these? Some people are really fond of this, and some people are like, "Yo, the shape, no, I don't like the shape." They have said that the shoe. Good Lord, what is that? Not you. Hold on, oh, all right. Um, some people really don't like this shape, which is supposed to be exactly like the OG. Like they literally
Right.
broke out like the old versions of them, and they really tried to figure out like how to get it where it looks exactly like the shoe, like to the exact specifications. And I mean, how do you feel about the shape of the shoe, people? And of course, my co-host tonight, Kick James. How do you feel about the shape of them?
I mean, I honestly like the return to the OG form. What
Okay.
better to have than the OG form in mind? It's just my personal opinion. Not to mention that I heard that they use a grade of leather that they've never used on a Jordan 1 up to this point. So I'm interested in seeing what that's all about too.
That's what they say.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I've heard. But
Yeah,
like
that's what
I
they're
said,
saying.
I want to see what it's about for myself.
Yeah, me too. I'm curious about it. I mean, I don't know, man. I think that there's always a lot of BS when these guys are like putting something out there. Like they once had the reimagined, which was really like not very much anything special when they did this. Not reimagined. What was it called? They did something where they were like
Remastered.
remastered. Yes, remastered. They did that whole remastered thing. Chat, what's up? We live, baby. Talk to me, man. It's Friday. I'm here for y'all. I'm here to hang out and talk about this sneaker. We want to know your thoughts, and if you watch on the playback, please conversate. We want to know your thoughts.
You really only get one shot
They,
at a
they
40th
they're
anniversary.
trying to match the original. Like they're legit trying to match the original. They that's it. Like they got the measuring tape out, the rulers out, and everything. Like they really trying to get it right. But
I love it, man.
There's so much conversation going on, a lot of questions. Some are saying that they're only releasing in 23 stores. Is this true? Chat, is this true? 23 stores? Like I mean, I keep hearing about this. Now, you were telling me behind the scenes, you spoke to someone at a retailer, right? And what did they say exactly?
That the Bred 1 didn't even show up on the release calendar when they looked. So I'm not necessarily saying that it's not going to be in that particular retailer, but for it to not show up on the release calendar is kind of strange. And we only a month out.
Yeah.
We inside a month basically.
I mean, it's $250. I don't usually when they raise the price up that high and make it like a shoe that's going to cost that much, they usually aren't at regular retailers. They're at the tier 1 retailers, and they're usually at tier 0, excuse me, retailers, and then they're at the like Sneakers at, right? They're not. I'm beginning to really think these are not going to be at like Foot Lockers and places like that. Unfortunately, and I know a lot of people are really excited about this to release. Some people, once again, some people are not. They're like, yo, this thing looks weird. It looks goofy. It's too bulky. There's something about it they don't like about it. But me, I mean, I want a pair. Listen, I love that shoe. I have them, I have them right here. Not that one, but I have this one. The shape of this shoe is really nice. It's definitely different than what we're looking at with this video. It's definitely different. It's super bulkier, it looks like, on the toe. They say they're using a thicker leather on it. Like a way thicker
leather. It's usually thicker.
Yeah. So, I mean, like they even say like what we referenced to in the past a lot. They were even saying it's almost like a leather jacket leather from back in the day. So I'm paraphrasing. Conrad Nitty saying that these are fire. What's the temperature looking like out there? How how do y'all feel about this shoe? We live, baby. I was not going to go live, so make sure y'all interact. You know,
This shoe will definitely not fit. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a question. Like, it goes without saying, this shoe is going to sell out. I think everywhere that it's selling, even at that $250 price point, I believe it's going to sell.
So $250 is the price. Some people are saying it's still going to have like synthetic leathers on it. Like, I'm hearing a lot of hearsay about this shit. You know, I watched one video, which we can check out too. And we should actually listen to this. I just wanted to kind of get some people in here first. We are live. Run them likes up. When I don't see them likes up, it tells me don't go live anymore, Delz. They don't care. They don't care about lives. Just make content. So,
hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen.
And let's hear what they got to say on this video. Then there's another one I want to check out. Let's do it.
You really only get one shot at a 40th anniversary.
Everyone is working towards the same goal, which is as close to one-to-one replication, to have the most historically accurate version of the shoe, down to the stitch length, down to the thickness of the leather, down to the finish on the wings logo. That's the goal. Every version of the Air Jordan 1 Retro kind of looks different.
There wasn't a recipe book that was left behind by the original team. We had to basically create this from scratch, sort of reverse engineer it.
We did some CT scans and high-resolution scans throughout.
I mean, they really scanning this out. They saying CT scans like this is someone in the hospital, guys.
Right.
Like, pay attention. Like, they really trying to actually like master this, where it is exactly to what it needs to be as far as being a true replica of this shoe. So, I mean, it's impressive what they're saying and all, right?
Yep.
I mean, what do y'all think? I mean, I think it's pretty impressive what they're saying, right?
It is very impressive, but I'm wondering if it's true.
And not only that, you know, sometimes everything sounds great until you actually have it, and then it's not great. So like, you may get these and be like, yo, you know what? I don't really like the way the old Jordan 1 is. Like, you know, I always say that reference, like, you know, the girl that or the guy that you always wanted to date or hook up with, and you finally get it, and then you're like, you know what? This was overrated, you know? Or food. Someone was telling me Whataburger. Whataburger's trash, they told me. I was like, all I hear about is Whataburger. And they're like, oh, that was trash. Like, it's not good. So, you know, you may get these shoes and be like, yo, I don't know. Let's run it back a little bit for people that are just walking in here. Let's go. Friday, the Sneaker Addict DJ Delz. We got Kick James in here. Yeah. Courtesy of Jordan.
You really only get one shot at a 40th anniversary.
Everyone is working towards the same goal, which is as close to one-to-one replication, to have the most historically accurate version of the shoe, down to the stitch length, down to the thickness.
How's the audio too? Hit 1, 2, 3, please, if you're with me.
Of the leather, down to the finish on the wings logo. That's the goal. Every version of the Air Jordan 1
see that even on the midsole, like, see how that's that little like design right there? Like, does mine even have that? I don't even pay attention to it. Yeah, it does. But it's not looking.
It's an 85 sole. They put that sole on most of the 85.
Yeah, like, I mean, I have something like that on my midsole right there. I mean, I don't even pay attention to that because, I mean, I reviewed the shoe, but then, you know, I've been wearing them for, I don't know when these came out. Let me see the production date on this.
Right. There's definitely a difference in the soles, though.
Yeah, this was made 6/6/2016. That's when they made this shoe. So is it 2016 or they released 2017? Let me know, chat.
Retro kind of looks different.
There wasn't a recipe book that was left behind by the original team. We had to basically create this from scratch, sort of reverse engineer it.
We did some CT scans and high-resolution scans to reference in terms of shape, proportion.
Meticulous is an understatement. Obsessive is probably a more appropriate word.
I like that. I like what he's saying right there. Like, they're like obsessed to like try to get it where it is exactly like what they're seeing, you know? Like, they're obsessed. Like, this is a mission. See, and that's always been my problem with Jordan Brand. I don't see these like this type of talk, and I like this. See, I like this kind of talk. You guys ain't giving us this. I was complaining about this last stream, I think, how I'm not getting sneaker heads or addicts or fans or whatever. Like, I'm not getting like I'm not seeing like people working there that I feel are really into this, like heavy, you know.
Right.
But I'm watching this, and Homeboy, I'm liking what Homeboy's saying right here. This guy right here, I don't know his name. If anyone knows, right in the chat, but I like what he's saying.
Obsessive is probably a more appropriate word.
Yeah.
The beautiful thing about the Air Jordan 1 is the story has written itself. So all we have to do is do right by the story, by the design, by MJ. Bring this thing to the finish line, and it will speak for itself.
Right. I mean, I like what they're saying. I like what they're saying there. 250, and it's looking like I really don't think it's going to be selling in regular stores. I'm beginning to feel like that's not going to happen, guys. Sadly, I don't think so. I think this is going to be one of them like All-Star Weekend thing. Like, you know, you got to be certain places, or they'll have it on Sneakers app. I don't think this is going to be something where you're going to be able to go on a Foot Locker app or something like that. I mean, I hope so, for the sake of everyone that wants a pair, including myself, you know.
It's crazy, bro.
I mean, if they're going to charge, go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
I feel cheated.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
As a fan of the brand, I feel cheated, man. Just come on, Jordan Brand. Y'all gave us reimagined Royals in abundance. But y'all gonna take this original that y'all know y'all know we as a community, as a whole, are waiting on these shoes. And y'all really gonna do it like this? 23 stores, man. Come on.
If that's true. I haven't heard. I've heard through the grapevines, but you never know. You know what I mean?
I'm hoping it's 23 retailers and not 23 stores. Like, come on, Jordan.
We're gonna look in a little bit and check out, like, to see if it's on the calendar of some sites. We're gonna talk about other shoes, of course. Just run them likes up, guys. You know, if y'all hit it, more people come in here, and we have a longer show. You know what I mean? We got to talk about these, of course. We're gonna talk about stuff like this is the first look at the grapes. You know, we have a lot we're gonna talk about, but you know, the whole thing is, how do we feel about the shape of the shoe? Because it is definitely different, especially by the toe versus like this, you know, and every other Jordan that you had. Now, another thing that I am wondering, why didn't they give this kind of treatment with the Royal that they're bringing back out this year? Because the Royal's an OG colorway, so you're just doing it for the Bred but not the Royal. That doesn't make sense to me.
I would imagine doing it for the Royal too.
And
I would imagine,
yeah. And aren't they doing it with that light blue? That's an OG colorway, if I'm not mistaken. Let me put the link in the chat.
The reimagine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're gonna and I actually don't mind the reimagine. I actually like the reimagine. And if they're making them 250, the quality better be freaking amazing on them, you know. They better be really amazing. I know Complex did something I'd like to react to with them. Let me try to find that. Let me go on here.
That's also a good question going forward. Is this going to be the new retail price for Jordan 1s, or is this just $250 for this particular 85 cut remastered?
Big deal.
It's for this particular one, which I don't really understand. Like, if you're gonna do it for this one, why aren't you doing it for all the other OG colorways? You know what I mean? That's my whole thing that I don't understand why they're doing that. Like, I don't get it. Oh, sorry. I don't get that. It doesn't make sense to me, you know? Let's check out this. This is courtesy of Complex. Check out Complex Sneakers, complex.com, all that good stuff. Let's react with fair use, of course. This is them unboxing this shoe. Let's check it out.
This pair of sneakers is a big deal. It's the pinnacle product celebrating 40 years of Air Jordan. It's the reissue of the black and red band Air Jordan.
Like that, even that tag, like that, it just looks so cool. Like, you know,
yes, bro. It's
like the whole vibe. It's like, I mean, it looks good in this video right here.
One that's made to look like the original 1985 pair. The Air Jordan 1 High 85 Retro in the black and red colorway is dropping on February 14 for $200.
$250 is gonna see. They have to make them limited if they're gonna ask for $250, bro. In my opinion,
It should have been some type of special packaging for the anniversary and everything. If that would have happened, I would have paid whatever.
I think though they want to keep it exactly.
But it's an anniversary though. It's like you gotta show the love on the years that's passed.
It's looking like this is going to be limited, bro. It's looking to make sure you hit that like button too as you walk in to eat. Yeah, but the thing is, they're making it limited, right? So that, and then they hit you with that high price point. You know what I mean? That's what the whole deal is. Like they're making them limited, and I had a feeling they were going to make them limited because of the high price point. You know.
Listen, resellers killed that. That's like paying regular price right now, man.
Yeah, no, 100%. But the way it's looking, and I want people that watch the playback and are watching this live, come back here if you have any information on these shoes and share it. Let's network. Come back here in that comment section. Use as a feed to put more information. We do not know exactly how many pairs are made. If you hear about it, come back to this video, leave a comment. You know what I mean? Let's connect. You know, let's lied. Happen. Let's see what else they got to say over here. Let's check this out. See, like they're just trying to keep it OG because what they did was, you missed the beginning video, which we could play again. They literally grabbed the old pairs and they breaking out freaking rulers and stuff and dismantling the shoes to get it to the exact specifications of the original. So they literally are trying their best to hand you over the best replica of the original. You know what I'm saying? Retro, you know, whatever you. I mean, it's replicated. That's all they're doing. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
But it's coming from the actual company that put them out, so it's not like a fugazi. You know what I mean?
Right, good part.
So, but if you think about it, what's the difference between what they doing and what the Chinese people overseas are doing that is selling them at the Mingling and all them things? They're breaking out measuring tape and all ruler. Think about that. You know, if you really think about that,
a lot of times it's in the same factory.
Like they're literally, they're literally doing what they do, you know? Which they have to do the research.
Which is messed up though, because
still don't like it.
It's still like blasphemy. You feel me? It's like you don't do that.
He says 250 is wild. Thank you for the $1.99 dono. Thank you for the donuts. Please send them my way.
Yeah, it's crazy, but they know people gonna pay that, especially limited. And those snakes that's coming out, man. You're the snake boys. That's only like 3,400 pairs, some shit.
For $355 is the retail. Them the joints you talking about?
Oh, they $355 retail?
Yes, sir.
What's the extra $5? That's such a weird number. Thank you for being a member for 36 months. Wrestlehead the heel, man. I appreciate you. What's that photo? Oh my god, that photo is crazy. He says 23 different stores in the US limited, yo. Yeah, that's kind of bonkers, bro. Yo, you know,
but I kind of like that though, Delz. I'm not gonna lie. It's like exciting. It's like, you know, if you get lucky enough to hit them, you know what I mean? It is kind of exciting.
I'm gonna say this going forward. If this shoe releases in either one of you gentlemen's area, notify me, please.
For sure.
Yeah, but the problem is, and not to be a trick, everyone want them. So you know. Everyone won them.
They're gone.
And you're not going to be able to get more than one pair of them unless you got some backdoor action. Pause, by the way. But, you know, it's not. This ain't going to be a shoe you're really going to be able to get help with, you know, sadly.
Hey, I feel you. That's why I'm reaching out to my guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be very difficult to obtain this, you know. So
What you a 12?
Yeah, 11 and a half or 12, either one.
12.
And what I need to know y'all sizes as well, exactly.
9.
Yeah, I'm a 9, man. If anyone can make
Both
that happen, I'm a 9.
Oh, okay, big. They lit.
I reached out to Jordan Brand yesterday. You know, maybe they'll send me a pair over. They used to send me everything under the sun. You know, maybe they'll send a pair over. We'll see.
Something I learned yesterday, or was it earlier today? I can't remember, but I did not know that LeBron James was offered $10 million to sign with Reebok first, and he turned it down.
Really?
Yeah, I did not know that. You know, it was
He
crazy. He was in
because
high school.
his dream probably was to sign with Nike, you know.
Yeah. No,
and you gotta keep in mind that LeBron was so hot. He was on every magazine. I remember being a little kid in the library and looking. He's on the cover of stuff. Like, he was a big freaking deal, you know. Back then, there was such high expectations, and that's gotta be difficult for someone being that young.
But imagine
too,
being a senior in high school. You know, you about to be, going to college and shit, right? Or pros. He went straight to the pros, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did he?
Yes. He didn't
Yeah.
go to college.
He played for Akron, and didn't he play for Akron, or he played for? No, he played for his high school was St. Vincent St. Mary. Right, St. Vincent St. Mary was his high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was such a long. So let's stay on this topic though.
My bad.
The last. No, we're good. I just don't want to waste too much time on him right now.
I'll just think about that money.
Yeah. I mean, but let's listen more to what Complex News is talking about with this, man.
85 retro in the black and red colorway is dropping on February 14 for $250. So how does it feel in hand? Not quite like you'd expect. This is a different shape and build from what we've seen on previous Air Jordan 1 retros. This is the first Jordan 1 to use this shape. The goal for Jordan Brand was to make it as close to the original silhouette as possible.
How do we feel about that shape, chat? Please talk to me. I really want to know playbackers. There's got to be some people that are not fond of the shape of this shoe. There has to be. There's no way there isn't. Because I literally have seen people talking about it all over X, aka Twitter. Yo, what's up, fat boy? Salute to you, bro. He goes, oh boy, here we go again, Google. Yeah, you got to stay active on the channel. Then you'll realize it, you know? But I know you like the live shows. Yeah, join the membership. There's a link pinned in the chat. It should be in there, along with the t-shirts and all of that. Let's continue more. I mean, the leather doesn't. I mean, it looks. You know, we're used to seeing textures on the leather. One thing I've noticed right away: there's no texture on the leather. It's very like a full grain, flat leather.
It don't look soft, or like it don't look.
It does not look soft, but maybe the
That's
original.
Normal for the 85. That's normal for the 85 foot though, because that Georgetown high 85, the leather is. I mean.
That's stiff,
almost wood still.
Really?
Yeah, on that Georgetown 85. And one thing I didn't like about that Georgetown 85 was the toe box.
Mm-hmm.
It looks wider or thicker or something, right? Like
yeah. It's like the lip of the leather on the toe. Like it goes up too far or something, man. It's something that kind of looks weird about it. I actually like this toe box better.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm trying to see what people are feeling about it as far as the shape. That's like one of the main things I want to focus on is like the shape, information on it, on the shoe in general. Eat says breaks in, and we'll see. Hopefully they talk more about the materials of the shoe. Let's hear more of that they got. So let's go.
Thing you might notice is the leather. This doesn't look like the tumbled leather you've seen on previous premium Jordan 1 releases. It's got a flatter feel, and you can't really see the grain. Jordan says it's a higher quality, thicker leather, and the more you wear them, the better it will look. Like a leather jacket or an Eames chair. This leather, if you wear them, the better it will look. Like a leather jacket or an Eames chair.
Okay.
This leather.
So see, they trying to hit you with that fat, thick, like Wilson's, mall leather jacket, you know what I mean? Like that thick leather, you know?
Yeah.
I think I might like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it might be worth the $250, fellas. It may just be worth.
Well, the problem
a rip though, like
the problem is they're making them limited now. That's the problem. It's not the $250. See. But they have to make them. If you're going to hit us with that premium price, then, I knew that was going to happen. I just want to know how many pairs. Hopefully they give us some of that info on that. I'm very curious to hear how many freaking pairs are they actually making of this shoe. You know what I mean?
$2,300.
I'm also thinking about that aftermarket price. What's that gonna look like?
Well, yeah. What we need to do is see what the current rate is on this effing shoe the last time it released. You know what I mean? Because that's the thing about these Jordan 1s. They don't really have an expiration date like these other Jordans. These other Jordans kind of have an expiration date, right?
Yeah.
You start flirting with fire when you start like going to purchase like a Jordan 3 or 4 that's old, like the midsoles. Yep. You know, this is a rubber and leather sneaker, so you're not flirting with too much danger when it comes to buying a Jordan 1, no matter how old it is. So we'll look into that momentarily. As you walk in, please hit that like. It says show so mad these are limited, Delz. Yeah, I hate to be the one to bring you the bad news, but that's what it's looking like. Yo, E-White Designs was popping, man. It's great to see you back up in here. I thought the high 85s had the OG shape. Marlon, you don't think this is the OG shape? I mean, they were breaking out the OGs earlier. We were reacting, and they had the rulers out and all types of little tools and whatnot. Like, I think this is what it's supposed to look like. You know, let's take a look.
See the grain. Jordan says it's a higher quality, thicker leather, and the more you wear them, the better it will look, like a leather jacket or an Eames chair. This leather is used exclusively for the 85 Jordan 1 Retro. No other Jordans have the same leather. What else is different on the shoe? The midsole on this pair kind of tapers in. There's a new...
So pay attention. He said no other Jordans have this leather. No other Jordans.
No Jordan other than the 85. Rewind that a little bit. I want to hear exactly what he said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a major point right there, you know. And you know, this is not going to be the same leather as that 85 though, still. So if you really think about it, no Jordan will have this leather because this ain't that 85 leather for sure. Let's go.
Leather is used exclusively for the 85 Jordan 1 Retro. No other Jordans used exclusively for the 85 Jordan 1 Retro. No other Jordans have the same leather. What else is different on the shoe? The midsole on this pair kind of tapers in. There's a new tooling and pattern, so the shape is supposed to be closer to the 1985 original. Jordan went to great lengths to try and make them as OG as possible. They even melted down the tongue from an original pair to have a chemist recreate the compound in the nylon. Jordan brand also worked...
Jeez. They melted the effing shoes.
Bro, we got to be paying the scientists. That's what we paying for.
They got scientists. They throwing them things in the freaking grinder and whatnot, dropping little droplets of, I don't know, iodine or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, boop, put it in a little tester or beakers. Motherfuckers got beakers in this biatch. What you know about? You got beakers in your crib? No, but Jordan brand does. Yes, they do. They got mother effing beakers.
Okay.
You know, I think it is, Brandon. I'm not paying over retail for these shits. The resale on this is going to be super high now that they're limited.
Yeah, 500.
You're looking 5-6 easy right away, and that's all depending on sizes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he put his head down like shit. That's
They cannot afford. And I'm not talking financially. They like mass producing this shoe. I said shoe. Came off weird. They cannot afford the look of them mass producing this shoe and it's sitting at $250. They cannot afford that look.
Yeah. That
will really tarnish the brand. It's already, thank God they were saved by Santa. Because them black cement 3s were sitting everywhere until Christmas Eve. And then all of a sudden, man, they cleaned up shop. Them last minute shoppers, F it, I'm going to buy these Jordans and call it a day. Because you know how many people go last minute shopping? They were like, F it. I didn't want to get them this, but I'll get them it. At least I don't got to run around this effing mall no more. You know?
Right.
Yeah. He said, Head Buster said, all of a sudden, people love the Air Jordan 1s. When did people not like the Air Jordan 1s? I mean, I think people don't like the new colorways of the Jordan 1s. Because we are not seeing OG colorways sitting. Refresh my memory, if so. You know, maybe I'm forgetting something. But you know, all these new colorways are kind of goofy, like these green glows and moi, whatever it's called, moi. Like these colorways, they had that freaking, you know. But that blue colorway was dope. I think it's the price point too, where people are like, I ain't spending 180 on a pair of Jordan 1s. And I know people are gonna say, because I'm gonna play devil's advocate before you do. Well, then why are you people going to pay $250 for these? Because this is the best Jordan 1 colorway. If it's not the number 1 on your list, it's the number 2 on your list. And if it's not the number 2, it's definitely the number 3 on your list.
Yeah.
As far as ones, not Jordans in general, like all the different silhouettes. You know?
Yeah, it's like a must-have if you don't have a pair in your arsenal.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, this is a special shoe. And the thing so good about it is that's so great about the shoe is the fact that like you could wear these forever. Like these things last forever. The only problem is you start having the George Foreman back of the freaking neck on there. You know what I mean? It's like starts like doing these shit, doing all this crap. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's
this character though.
I have them already, so I'm not losing sleep over them. I got a dead stock pair over there, but the band ones with the X on the back. Like, yes, I want these badly. Will I pay resale? No. If someone has a size 9 and hits me up and it's like, yo, I'll do trades worth for worth. I'll do trades worth for worth, but I'm not gonna come out of pocket any more than what retail is for them. You know, like that's just not happening. No way, you know. But let's continue. Let's see what else they got to say. They're giving us a lot of information for a minute and 44-second clip, which I'm happy about. Let's go.
Down the tongue from an original pair to have a chemist recreate the compound in the nylon. Jordan Brand also worked to get the toe box just right because they know just how picky sneakerheads are about the shape around the toe. If you look closely at an original 1985 Air Jordan 1, you've noticed a swoosh on those has a synthetic material. Same thing here. The swoosh has synthetic leather that's slightly different from what appears elsewhere on the shoe.
I wonder why they did that. You know, like why did they go all leather except on the swoosh?
They wanted the swoosh to last forever.
Branding.
Okay.
You know, Jordan 1 started becoming popular around the time when Jay-Z came out with the Blueprint Change Clothes. When he killed the fashion shit with the baggy jeans and all that, you know, wearing button downs, he destroyed baggy clothes. The problem with Jordan 1s was always that people like Jordan 1s don't look good with really baggy jeans. Like they don't. So once you're wearing jeans, they don't got to be nut huggers, but I'm saying like, you know, like when you're wearing big ass baggy jeans, like this ain't the shoe for that. You know what I mean? Because it's so narrow, you look stupid as hell. You want something with some bulk to it. So when I'm telling you, Jay-Z don't get enough credit for that. He actually changed the game and subliminally got the Jordan 1 to be more popular because of the fact him and then Kanye, you know, was the extreme cherry on top, which really took Jordans to another level. Him and Kid Cudi, because they were wearing all that clothes, you know, that not the stuff that fit, you know, not the baggy stuff. You know, they were wearing a lot of Ralph and, you know, and Jordans. So like, you know, if you think about it, that was a whole transition period in fashion that no one talks about. I still to this day have never heard anyone talk about that, and I've been talking about that for many years. You know, so when that transition happened with Jay-Z, like kind of clowning the whole big jerseys and big shirts, and everyone followed his trend, which I think was the only time he really was able to like really do a fashion statement. But you know, I started seeing motherfuckers not wearing that slowly but surely. And then I noticed that's when the shift happened where you were seeing the Jordan 1 not sitting as much, you know, unless, you know, at all.
I got a question.
Please.
Do you think, because I'm thinking about a whole different group, that was in that same time period, but the
Mhm.
style in their group changed as well. And I'm thinking about Dipset. You
Yeah,
remember
I
when
knew
they
you were
started
gonna.
rocking the rock and roll chains and all that? Wasn't that
Yeah,
around the same time?
yeah, they were wearing Ed Hardy.
Yeah, that was around the same time, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I'll never forget being on 125th Street with Max B. And he was like, "Yo, man," he was like, "Let me go change my outfit real quick." And he went to the store and just bought a whole new outfit. This is that Harlem type of stuff. This is that Harlem
Yeah.
way. This is how Harlem gets down. Like, I was like, all right, that's it. You need anything, Delzy? That's what he always called me, Delzy. And he should be home next this year, in November. Max B should be home. Thank God.
That's what's up. Free the way,
Very,
man. Free
very
the
much
way.
looking forward to seeing him. He's an actual friend of mine. Not only someone with music, but an actual friend. We've probably done more hanging out than music, to be honest with you. We used to go out all the time, But yeah, man, like that's how Harlem got down, man. And honestly, like Max, I think that Jim Jones was heavily influenced by Max B with his style. I think that whole Bird Gang clique was really influenced by
Yeah.
Max's style,
I mean, I don't know
I
where they
can't
got it
speak
from,
for him.
but they got it from somewhere. All of
But
them look like
that isn't a fair statement to say because they had all the clothes for sale at the stores in Harlem. So, but maybe Max wore it first because Max I would see wearing all that before anyone. And then I'd see Jim wearing them. And Jim Jones is a very hot topic right now with the whole Cameron thing, which we can
was the
definitely.
Jay-Z switch? Was the Jay-Z switch before the Dipset switch though? That's what I'm trying to figure out because it was around the same era.
Yeah, that's something we'd have to do a little research on. The blueprint came out. I don't know when the blueprint came out.
Great, bro. And they seen how we started dressing and changing the culture like always, man. And that's how it started, man. You ain't got to question it no more.
Ref is on a vibe tonight. I like it. I like the vibe Ref is on.
Came to Detroit, the Cardies, man. Wood frame. It changed from the wood frames to the buffs. Now everybody want the buffs, man. You know what I mean? You know how
They wearing remember that whole wave is back now, like Ed Hardy. I'm not really seeing them wearing with the rhinestone jeans and everything, but who also took Ed Hardy to that level was Lil Wayne was wearing Ed Hardy. But Lil Wayne was heavy with Dipset too, Back then, Lil Wayne was on a lot of Dipset songs. This was mixtape Wayne, when he was on like 150 million mixtapes.
Yeah, him and Delz was tight, right?
Yeah. And Cam, But getting back to it all, that's when the Jordan 1 became popular. Because now keep in mind, this was around the time when not too long after you started getting Kanye West do The Wire and all these songs. Kid Cudi came out, and you started seeing like the desire for the Jordan 8 Aqua when Kanye West had like that one photo. I think he had like the Star Trek ray gun in his hand or something like that. Like, I think I may even have a photo loaded. I hope so, of Kanye throughout the years. And it just shows, why would I delete that? You suck. Yeah, I'm talking crap to myself. Boo this man, right? Oh, no, I don't. Don't boo me. There you go. Come on, man. What show's better than this? Y'all watch these goofies that just talk about the resale of a freaking sneaker. I'm giving you history lessons. This is right. This was not planned to even talk about this. You know what I mean?
One stop shop.
Look at that. This wasn't even planned. Hit that freaking button, please. Okay, yeah, but look at that. I mean,
these are prime examples of why the Jordan 1.
Pay attention. How many shoes has he got on his feet that's coming out this year?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No, 4. 8s are coming back. The one Royals are coming back. White Cements are coming back. White Cement 4 is coming back.
Wait,
and
do
then
you see the Roy?
Bred.
Oh, Roy. Okay, I thought those was
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wow. It looked like
Four.
these.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is a big thing. Like, so like, and look at the style right there. So you see the style, like the jeans.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
The silhouette. You can see the silhouette of the Jordan 1. The silhouette just looks better when you can see the whole silhouette.
Yeah, I mean, you can't wear that with baggy clothes without it looking stupid. People did it, but it looks stupid.
Got those 8s on. He couldn't wear it with those ones.
It looked mad dumb, so people did not do that. So around that time is really when the 1 really became worth wearing, you know, right? Because of the fact that it looked good, right? We want to look good. That's why we're wearing. Yes, and recipes of Stack Bundles. You ever hear? If you never heard the mixtape, the Stack Bundles Jack for Beats mixtape, shout out to Snatcher Tape. Look that up. DJ Delz Stack Bundles mixtape. Just search that on Google. It'll change your life. You'll love it. And recipes to Stack. Yeah. So let's continue on. Let's react more. Let's bring it back a bit because we went off topic, which is fine, man. I mean, it's a live show. Let's go.
Seen on previous premium Jordan 1 releases. It's got a flatter feel and you can't really see the grain. Jordan says it's a higher quality, thicker leather, and the more you wear them, the better it will look, like a leather jacket or an Eames.
You know his wording, the way he says it. I like him, but he's kind of a prick. You know what I mean? Do y'all agree with me? But it's almost like a compliment that I'm saying. He is kind of a douche a little bit. Or do you agree? Do you agree or no?
Who is it talking? Who is that?
What's his name? Brandon?
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
No, we're reacting to the complex, video. With fair use, of course, as media. I like him. He's kind of a douchebag, though. You know what I mean? But sometimes, I mean that I mean that as a compliment. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to like play him or anything like that. He's got that. He just has that to him. Or am I tripping? I think everyone will agree with me.
I feel what you mean. The vibe.
Yeah,
but I like him better than Puma. I think Puma more of a dick.
I like Joe LaPuma. I think he's I've always liked him. I've always liked him a lot.
He just seemed like he looked down on a lot of people, man. But that's just me.
Does he?
It seems that.
I haven't seen that, but I respect your opinion. I don't know him for nothing. I may have, I don't even know if I've ever met the mother effer before. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I may have spoken to him. I meet a lot of people. Sometimes I don't even remember meeting people. And then I find out that I did meet them. And I'm like, oh, shit. Okay. It's not even me being Hollywood or acting Hollywood, but just me forgetting, my brain's fried sometimes, But I mean, feel free to entertain that. How y'all feel about it? Welty. Oh yeah, so this dude here, this is who's in the video. He's the one that got the funny mustache and whatnot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one, Welty, is the one that's big into Reebok, I think.
And both of those guys, like, they don't even wear sneakers.
They just, they just not like us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're on a different wave. I was just about to say.
I think they have love for sneakers because before Complex really blew up, I knew who both of those guys were just from seeing them on social. I think one of them used to follow me and interact with me. I forgot which one. When back when Twitter first started, but I mean, my whole thing is I like what he said there because it's kind of like, I mean, I may be reading in between the lines, but as I said, he's like a master of like subliminally being a douche at times. I feel like, so like he's kind of, listen to how he words it. He says, well, Jordan Brand says that the leather, I'm paraphrasing, that is good leather. Why would you say it like that? Not saying
Jordan Brand. He said Jordan said
he didn't say. Why not say? As I feel the shoe. Pause. or whatever. This just sounds weird saying. As I feel up the sneaker, that sounds weird too. Like the leather doesn't, the leather feels this or that. He's saying Jordan Brand says, paraphrase. Let's go.
Can't really see the grain. Jordan says it's a higher quality, thicker leather.
Like he's like, you catch that. Because what he's doing right there, he's covering his ass. Pause. But that's what he just did there. He's like I almost feel like, and listen, this is not factual, but I almost feel like he just threw like a lob at us. Like, yo, they ain't that great right there, bro.
Like he ain't trying to throw those.
It ain't that thick. Pause. You know what I mean? Right. Hey, yo. But like pay attention to, and that's what I'm saying. Like the douchery of him, he's like a master of it at times. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch him a lot. I used to, and then he pissed me off once, and I said "F them." You know what I mean? They dissed me on one of those shows, so I stopped watching completely. Yeah, they dissed me on one of the first episodes.
We got
many years ago. They literally dissed me on the show.
We gotta pull it.
It's got a flatter feel, and you can't really see the grain.
Hell no, I'm not paying attention to that. Just like last week, I learned my lesson from last week's show.
Jordan says it's a higher quality, thicker leather than the more previous premium Jordan 1 releases. It's got a flatter feel, and you can't really see the grain. Jordan says it's a higher quality, thicker leather, and the more you wear them, the better it will look, like a leather.
Yeah. Jordan says, not him. Not him. Pay attention. He's not saying it. Jordan Brand is saying it, not him. Jordan Brand is saying it. Pay attention. That was a lob, bro.
You think people gonna be upset when they buy this shoe?
I think so. Just off of what he just said there. Think about why would he say it like that? Or am I overanalyzing? Chat, talk to me. We got 60 in here. Let's talk.
You think he might just be not trying to glaze the shoe?
Yeah.
He's trying that. Maybe he's trying. Maybe he knows that people aren't going to be happy with it. So that's why he's saying it like that.
Yeah. I mean, there's possibility too.
Yeah. Like I'm trying to get your opinions. Please, let's talk a little bit in the chat. Am I tripping, or you guys see what I'm saying too? Because sometimes I'll be tripping too. I know I'll be tripping sometimes. You know what I mean? I know it. I know I'll be tripping sometimes. Is this just another case of Delz tripping? Like I could be. So let me know.
I don't know why I have a feeling that this shoe is going to be not worth $250, but it's going to be put together well, bro.
I don't know. I'm so curious, man. I want to see them so badly. I'm like, I feel like when I hold the shoe, it's gonna feel hard. Pause. That sounded crazy. But I feel like it's gonna be stiff. You know what I mean? After what he said right there.
They kind of look stiffer than a stripper ones.
Drop a dono, bro. We play any pro. Well, not any promo. I'm not playing none with these goofballs from the past.
I love my
strip promos.
I think I might wear them boys tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, those are dope, man. It's just when that thing came out, that ruined everything. But yeah, I'm curious to hear your opinions on that.
Bro, I told you.
That statement, though, man. I think he's trying. Let's listen to this one more time. Let's bring it back a little bit because I know we're live. Let's bring it back from the top. Let's take it back to the top, man. Run the lights up. Let's go.
This pair of sneakers is a big deal. It's the pinnacle product celebrating 40 years of Air Jordan. It's the reissue of the black and red banned Air Jordan 1 that's made to look like the original 1985 pair. The Air Jordan 1 High 85 Retro in the black and red colorway is dropping on February 14th for $250.
And that is on Valentine's Day, guys. Let's pay attention to that. Yo, that is so heartless.
It is. Like, yeah, babe, I couldn't get you nothing this year.
Yo, if you are in a relationship with someone that's into sneakers, that person, that partner of yours knows that you want that. If they really like you, if they really love you, they're going to go and try to buy you that shoe. You want to know if someone really loves you? If they don't try to buy you that shoe, unless they're going through financial issues, they're going through financial issues, they get a pass. But if they got money and they don't at least try to get you that shoe, they don't love you. I'm telling you, they do not love you. It's as simple as that. They do not love you. Don't think about if you're engaged, run. Do not marry that mother effer. Run. This is for females, dudes, whatever you go by, whatever.
You hear them?
I'm telling you, because they know you want these. Yo, what up, Big Frano walking in here?
Listening.
Shout out to Big Friend. I share. Yo, if you guys are on Snapchat, always tag me at DJ Delz, and I will share your your photos of on foot. He did a nice bird's eye view on the Snapchat, DJ Delz. Yeah, if your girl or your boyfriend or whatever, you know, they do not. If you've been with them, if they tell you, matter of fact, if they tell you I love you and they don't go and try to get you, these at least try, and they have money, pay attention, because you listen, it's hard out here sometimes, you know what I mean? But if they got money and they could afford the shoe and they don't try to get you them, leave them. This is the best. This is like the door test. You've seen the movie Bronx Tale before, the door test?
You don't open up that.
For people that don't know the door test, back in the days, the gangsters used to do this. If you had a car, right, you leave your door, you leave the passenger side door unlocked, right? You open the door, right? But you make sure your door is locked. So you let her or him in the car, right? When she or him goes in the door and she shuts the door. When you walk around, if she's not reaching over to unlock your door, she's a piece of crap or he's a piece of crap. Leave on instant. But if they have to make you, I mean, it doesn't work now, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah, dude, it's the button right there. All you gotta do is
oh yeah, you are right. It still works. So yeah, if you want to see if someone really is worth your time, you do that. You do the door test. Yeah, and they don't even have to move. The button's right there. Matter of fact. So if they can't just do this, because they're leaning on most people leaning their hand on that side of the door. If they can't do this, leave them on instant. Gone with the wind. If they don't try to get you these shoes and they got money, leave them on instant.
And we don't want to hear that. Oh, I didn't know it was locked.
No. Anyone that really loves you knows what you are into, what you're doing, for real. So stop wasting your time on people that don't know everything about what you love. That means they don't love you. You know what I mean?
Hey, Delz, you got to make that one part you just talked about like a reel or something.
Yeah. I was already thinking about that. But think about, I mean, that's crazy. So Valentine's Day, you're going to be having people disappointed, and it's not necessarily going to be the person that was going to be the receiving end of the whole situation, but the person that wanted to give the shoe. They're going to be like, damn, I wanted to give him or her that shoe. Damn. They're going to feel that L. They may not even care about the shoe, but they're like, oh, I want to buy my boo bear these. Damn, I couldn't get them. You know how many thousands, hundreds of thousands of people are going to feel that on Valentine's Day?
They know what they're doing. Good brand knows what they're doing.
Oh, they're going to feel bad. They're going to be like, damn. They're going to be like, I'm going to suck the life out of that mother effer later.
If I don't get them,
she's like, I can't get the sneakers. Or he going to be like, I'm going to be mealing on that shit for like an hour. You know what I mean?
If I don't get them,
I'm going to have to put a freaking apron on.
every post I see is like, got them for, especially if you got a gift. I'm hating on your post off rip. I'm coming on trolling.
Valentine's Day is crazy work. That's nasty work to drop it on Valentine's Day.
Yes, bro. It's diabolical, bro. For real.
That is diabolical at its finest. You ain't got no heart.
Wow.
That is mean, bro.
23 stores on Valentine's Day.
23 stores on Valentine's Day. Eat your heart out, bitch. Yo, that is cruel, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that is super cruel.
Oh my God, man.
You can't make this up. Or am I tripping? Chat, talk to me, chat. Come on.
Yeah, out of control, bro. They gotta be. I feel like they punishing us, bro. I feel like they punishing us. Like you
They're like,
ingrates
oh,
out
you
there
guys
letting
ain't
all
buy
these
all
shoes.
these shoes. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, you ain't gonna buy all my shoes.
I was
F
gonna
you.
get. I was gonna
So
get.
Valentine's Day is Jordan's birthday. That's what Eat is saying. Well, you know what? I don't care if it's Jordan's birthday. That's cruel. You should have made a million pairs like you do with them freaking 11s, because that's Valentine's Day. You know, you're gonna have so many people feeling guilty that's trying to buy them for their boot thing. You know,
Yeah.
they boo bear. They ain't gonna be able to buy them. They're gonna feel guilty. Anyone that get mad at their partner because they can't get the shoe, you a jerk. But the person that's trying to get the shoe gonna feel like crap. You know what I mean?
Ladies and dudes or whatever, if you don't know how to get that shoe, just spoil a surprise. Go to your significant other, tell them what your plan is, and tell them you got the money.
No, you say you broke. I'm poor. You need to start talking about you being poor right now, so they don't even expect you to try. If you have money, just lie. Listen, this is the only time I'm going to condone lying. It's because of these Jordans. I hate liars with a passion. The only time I will condone lying in a relationship. Lie if you have money and just start saying, oh my God, you know, my toilet's broken or something. I got to spend all this money on a plumber, or oh my God, my car has it. Start talking money situations is tough. It's a rough road, because right now is the time to start laying down that seed, because, and I don't mean that way. You know what I mean? We got to stop creating so much right now. This world is kind of crazy right now. Let's fall back. Very Jimmy, or, you know, the game of pulling out is very crucial at this point in time. We got freaking the West Coast on fire right now. Things are scary. I don't recommend doing that. But what I'm saying, a little comedy, man, dark comedy. My thoughts and prayers to everyone out there. But start planting that seed that you ain't got the bread. And then if you're able to get it, then surprise, bitches. But I'm telling you, this is gonna be very difficult to buy this show. This is gonna be extremely difficult.
Record it and send it to me or Delz.
Shit, hit us all up. I hope y'all hit on them, but this is not gonna be an easy task. But man, Valentine's Day is heartless. I don't care if it's Michael Jordan's birthday, man. Shoot, if it's Michael Jordan's birthday, y'all should have released something else that's more available to everyone.
His birthday is on Valentine's Day?
That's what the people were saying in the chat.
His birthday is February 16th, ain't it? As far as I know.
Oh,
let me ask Siri. Hey Siri.
Yeah, that's Siri.
When is Michael Jordan's birthday?
Same thing. Okay.
It's not Valentine's Day. It's the 17th.
The 17th. Okay.
It's the 17th Valentine's Day. He's gonna be 61 years old. Hey Siri, when is Valentine's Day?
February 17th.
It's the 14th. I know Valentine's. Man, I've always had a girlfriend, man. Valentine's Day, I know that very well. Shit, so unfortunate. Yo, you want to hear a funny Valentine's Day story? I remember when I was like 15 years old. I was driving without a license. I lied to my father and I said that you could be 15 and drive a car. And I already had a Jeep Wrangler. I picked up my date, went to some fancy restaurant, and I forgot what it's called, but it's like this raw, thin beef that they slice and they put it on like a salad, right? I went to this real fancy Italian restaurant.
Shudo.
So I'm like, yeah, and we were kind of lit, you know. We were lit before we even walked in there, you know. And I ordered this salad, and I thought it would have steak on it, right? But this meat, it's so thin and it's like raw. And it's like paper. I thought it was part of the plate because it's dark, ambiance and everything. So, and I'm young, so I don't know about this type of fly shit. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to do something sweet for this chick. I was with her for like over a year already, and I couldn't see the freaking meat. So I'm like, I asked the waiter, I said, I think y'all forgot my steak over here. They're like, it's on the plate. I'm like, I don't see it. She's like, I don't see it. We weren't rude or anything. We're kids. We're like, you know, eyes super low. You could probably blindfold us with freaking floss and shit. Our eyes are so low. And we're like, just like, it was on the plate. Like, it's literally was like so thin you could see through, and they layer it around the plate. And then when she's like, it's on the plate, give me your fork. So she grabs her fork, she lifts it up, and we're like, oh, felt man dumb, bro. Like, but not dumb, like embarrassed dumb. We were laughing our ass. It was a great night. I was a kid, you know what I mean? It was funny as hell. My 2016 Breds are still solid. May need a midsole recool. Yeah, that's the thing about these ones. What we were saying, like them things last forever. Let's press play real quick. Let's go.
Like the original 1985 pair. The Air Jordan 1 High 85 Retro in the black and red colorway is dropping on February 14 for $250.
Ruthless.
So how does it feel in hand? Not quite like you'd expect. This is a different shape and build from what we've seen on previous Air Jordan 1 Retros.
He said not quite what you would expect. I'm telling you guys may get disappointed with this, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
First Jordan 1 to use this shape. The goal for Jordan Brand was to make it as close to the original silhouette as possible. The first thing you might notice is the leather. This doesn't look like the tumbled leather you've seen on previous premium Jordan 1 releases. It's got a flatter feel and you can't really see the grain. Jordan says it's a higher quality, thicker leather, and the more you wear them, the better it will look, like a leather jacket or an Eames chair. This leather
like he don't say like, and I could totally see where they're coming from with that. Like he's just saying what Jordan Brand told him, you know. Meanwhile, the mother got the sneaker in his effing hand, if that's even his hand. You never know. He may just be doing a voiceover and Jordan, but I'm sure he has the shoe. I mean, we've seen Fabulous with them. Complex is a big machine. You know what I mean? Like so, I'm sure he has them in hand. I don't know if that's his hand. If anyone's like really into him, maybe you'll know if that's his fingernail. Jeez, he cut the shit out. Look how much he cut his nails. You a psychopath, bro. Yo, look at his nail, bro. Who cuts their nail that freaking deep in there? What do you do that? Yo, I mean, he's literally right to the skin. Dog, dude, am I tripping? You cut your nail like that? That's scary. That hurts.
Like, but it's low. It's like
it's as low as him. Maybe you guys are related or something, man.
I can't.
You are half white. No. Are you down with the Welty family or whatever his hand that is? Oh no, that could be a hand model from Complex. You know, they may have said, "Yo, I don't think your hands are appropriate for this big video we doing right here. You just do the voiceover shit. We gotta find someone that got some really good fingers." You know. That motherfucker got. Is that how they do the pedicures? I don't do that. I don't like people cutting my effing nails, man. You know what I mean? Get out of here, man. Some guys like that. I mean, I'm not dissing y'all, but I don't want no one touching my hands and doing all that. Said toes. I'll start giggling and shit like a little kid, man. I don't know how y'all let motherfuckers touch your toes. I don't like that, man.
My shit feel right now. Actually, I need to cut them.
Yeah, man. Let's keep it going. Oh shit! Whoops. Damn, I just did something stupid. All right, let's go.
It's used exclusively for the 85 Jordan 1 Retro. No other Jordans have the same leather. What else is different on the shoe? The midsole on this pair kind of tapers in. There's a new tooling and pattern, so the shape is supposed to be closer to the 1985 original. Jordan went to great lengths to try and make them as OG as possible. They even melted down the tongue from an original pair to have a chemist recreate the compound in the nylon. Jordan Brand also worked to get the toe box just right because they know just how picky sneakerheads are about the shape around the toe. If you look closely at an original 1985 Air Jordan 1, you've noticed a swoosh on those has a synthetic material. Same thing here. The swoosh has synthetic leather that's slightly different from what appears elsewhere on the shoe. They tweaked the height too, although the original Jordan 1s were produced in 5 different factories, so their height wasn't always uniform. Why is this Air Jordan 1 so expensive? Jordan Brand says rarity, supply and demand, and the intentionality factored into its $250 price. We've heard the sneaker is going to be limited, so don't expect this Jordan 1 reissue to be easy to get. Now that you've seen what this year's remade Air Jordan 1 Retro looks like, let us know if you'll be hunting down a pair.
Will you be hunting down a pair? Let fingernails know and us know.
Boy. It's gonna get ugly that weekend.
Going for them on a couple different spots, probably, but like if I don't get them, no, I'm not hunting them down. Nope.
Hey, I'm hunting now. I'm finna figure this out.
What's the most you'll pay for them?
I say about $100 over retail. on a drastic end of it. Like about 350 is all I want to pay for the shoe. If I can't get it for about that, I'm cool. The only thing that's got me leaning that way though is something that I spoke about on the previous show, which is the longevity of a Jordan 1 or a Dunk. In 40 years, I'll be able to still stick my foot in this shoe and move around. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I feel like the price tag may be worth it in that sense.
Yeah, I mean, if we have to rationalize why, then that is definitely a very good point. I think, as far as longevity goes.
Yeah.
Not to mention, the 85 leather, like that leather, like if you look at that leather compared to a regular Jordan 1, like it's night and day. You know what I'm saying? You can tell the 85 is gonna last like much longer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going for him, but I don't see myself spending.
Let's see what the Air Jordan 1's going for too, right? I think that's very nice.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I know a spot that I might be able to get away with that 350.
That actually 350. Like if a person really want them, I would actually pay 350 for them too.
I don't think 350 is a bad deal, man. The way that they saying they making them, I mean, as I said in the past, they've said a lot, and they haven't really, in my opinion, deliver what they said they were doing.
Right.
That's always been my problem. See, Holy Ghost saying 250 is crazy. Like, what the funny thing is? And I just had like this. It just really just popped into my brain. Why are we praising what they're supposed to be doing?
They should have given us this a long time.
No, think about it. You are praising what you're supposed to be doing. Think about it. We are literally like, wow, that's awesome. You're supposed to be breaking out rulers and shit to make sure the shoe is exactly. It's a retro, a replica of the original. So why are we making this a big stink where we're supposed to be okay with spending $250 for a freaking Jordan 1, which is an easy shoe to make. It's cheap as shit for them to make. Why are we praising this? Think about that, bro. Like, really think about that.
That shoe been on night shows, bro.
Yeah, no, but what you're missing my point. My point is, why are we praising what they're supposed to be doing to begin with? Do you understand what I mean by that? You're supposed to be giving us good quality effing product. Why are we praising this when you see, this is some real crazy, like, Jedi mind trick shit they be doing, bro. Think about it. We are praising them for doing their job. They are selling a product. We are consumers. We are praising them for doing what they're supposed to be doing, giving us the closest thing to what they're selling, a retro version of a Jordan, correct? So why the hell are we praising something they're supposed to be doing? Once again, are we really that effing stupid? Because I think we're beginning to look like it. Do you not feel dumb after that statement I just said? Think about it. We are praising them for doing what they're supposed to be doing.
I felt that sentiment for years, though, since I started collecting.
That's
like
so crazy
on the wheel.
That's so crazy to me.
See, look at the price on them. I didn't even know they was that low.
So this is what I'm saying. Guys, let's look at the prices on this right now. Okay? No, they're not that low, but they dropped a lot, I think. Because I remember selling a DS pair. I think I got off on some nice change for it. It was definitely more than that. Size 9 is 480. Size 9 is 485. Size 10 is 424. Size 11 is 400. Size 12 is 415. Size 12 and a half is 649. Size 13, 500. These are all asking prices. Let's look and see where is that button where it shows
bad sale and all that.
Sale. How come I don't see that? Oh, there it is. So last sale was 370, by the way. Market data. We'll go to the market data.
With the 24, the 25s that's coming out, would those be worth more than these?
See, in my opinion, if you're gonna go spend that $400 or $500 on that shoe right there, you might as well go ahead and spend that same bread for that 85 because that leather is gonna be way better and
So
it's gonna
guys, keep
last.
talking. I gotta let this dog out. All right. I'll be in the chat.
So you're saying that the 85 cut that's coming out
Come on, let's go outside.
will be
Let's go outside.
better
Do you
model.
not own any of the 85 high Jordan 1?
I do not. No.
Okay. I'll just, but I mean, I do that Georgetown 85 high that I have feels completely different versus every other Jordan that I have in my collection that's made of leather, bro. The leather is so thick and stiff, bro. I was like, when I got the shoe, it felt heavier than a Jordan 1 almost.
Yeah, I had it in hand, at my man's shop, but I guess I judge a leather off its I guess I'm trained for the softness, the butter,
I feel you.
But that doesn't mean, like you say, necessarily it just makes it a lesser leather because it's a stiffer leather, but it's basically the type of leather that breaks in after time too.
Yeah, because I can definitely say that the first time I wore it in Georgetown, like my feet were kind of like, I don't want to say hurting, but I could tell, you know what I'm saying, that was a different leather from the Jordan 1s I was used to. But as I, worn it, it's gotten softer over time.
How, like, when how you walking around in your Jordan 1s, because I have more Jordans than any other silhouette. I'm a Jordan 1 guy. I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars for a Union and, and Travi and all this other mess, but I'm a Jordan. Right. And I like how when my toe, when you're walking, the bend in it, the freedom. Is it a little bit different?
It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different on the 85 because of the thickness of that leather. They're gonna have to break in for you, most definitely. Given what you just said, like if you bought a pair tomorrow, I would imagine you feeling like, damn, I need to break these in. You know what I'm saying?
Because you can put a brand new pair of Jordan 1s on pretty much.
Nice. Within the day. Yeah, within the day or a few hours, like they mold it to your foot almost. I feel you. Right. But that 85 is a different monster, brother. It's a different monster. But
it's a basketball. It's made to endure, running and jumping and.
That leather indefinitely is made for that, like more vigorous activity, I say.
Right. I mean, basically, because you got to figure at that time in '85, that was the high technology. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
Of course, how technology evolved, but it is. That's why I like the zooms, man. The Jordan 1 zooms. Oh my God, them boys is way more comfortable.
See, you lean towards like things like comfort. I'm completely an aesthetic creature when it comes to these sneakers.
I mean, this zooms out here, you can't really tell unless you know there's a zoom.
Yeah. It's like very slight differences.
Right, very slight. Like it's not even major enough to even say like to me. But that's just perfect. So that's why. But I only own a couple pair of zooms. Like I got those the Rose from Concrete boys.
Yeah.
Tiana Taylor. And
them boys, that was hard. I remember seeing them in hand.
It's another pair that I got too, because I wear them like almost not a daily, but when I know I want to have that look, but I'm walking around for a minute, I'll throw them joints on for sure.
Yeah, bro. You gotta next time you in the store, you gotta request a Jordan High 85 and just look at the difference. Like it's night and day, bro. Like how the shoe is constructed in a way, the toe box.
The couple pairs I really didn't want, like Georgetown. I was like, okay, and then it was like those black and white ones was an 85, right?
Yeah.
Those I was like, okay. I was like, it was nothing to make me say, all right, I'm about to spend this bread because at the time, though, they was going for some bread too. You know what I mean?
Right. It's one of them things where you if you in the know, it's worth spending a little bit more than what you would normally because the shoe is worth it. You know what I'm saying? The longevity of it in itself is gonna pay for itself.
I mean, that's why I'm kind of glad that this bread is an 85 because it's like giving me both worlds. I'm getting a bread and I'm gonna get the original 85 cut and all in the same time. So I ain't mad at the price as far as the retail go, and I am going for them, and I want them, and I'm really gonna try to make it happen for sure.
Oh yeah, most definitely, bro. Most definitely. I gotta try for it, bro.
Cause like I say, I got a fresh pair of threes, cement threes that I got on the love from Nike. I appreciate y'all. And you know, if I do a trade or something, if you can give me a couple dollars on these threes, I'll do it to get those.
Hey, it sounds damn good to me. You won right there, brother.
You feel me? You know what I mean?
For real, for real.
Picked up my Wu-Tangs. You know what I'm saying? I hit on the Wizard of Oz boys. So I'm really satisfied with last year's pickups. Like I'm good. I'm not like mad about really, you know, it's a couple pairs that I wanted, didn't get. I can live with that. But everything that I really wanted, I got. So
yeah, you and me both, brother. Except for the Wu-Tang. That's the only one I still got to reach back and grab.
But it's not like it's unattainable though. So that's still a good thing.
Right. It's definitely, it's very much reasonable still. So that being said, I definitely got to get it.
Right. Like I wanted to wear mines this weekend, man, but the weather out here, it ain't really gonna let me. So I'm gonna sit in the house. Plus the games come on tomorrow too.
Shit, I feel you. I wore my Wizard of Oz.
Oh yeah, you under pressure tomorrow, boy.
Yeah. Ain't no pressure.
They better not mess up.
No pressure, my guy.
Yeah, I think y'all might pull it off.
This year
ain't a few of you guys hurt.
Man, we getting guys back, but our team has always been next man up. It's just it's not really the players, bro. It's the game plan, the strategy. It's the camaraderie. It's everybody. Plus, we got a lot of talented folk, man.
Mm-hmm.
Even on our practice squad, we got like first stringers. Oh, we got like
it says go Lions. They should have won. They should have won last year. I couldn't believe that.
Last year, man, coaches messed up. It wasn't the players. It was the play calling. At the end of the game, they was getting scared. They got away from that. We go for it, shit, and everything, bro. The balls fell. They got scared. Television. This year, Dan he don't care, bro.
Get ready.
Going in, biting kneecaps, slapping babies. We don't we don't care. Listen, man.
Let me ask y'all a question. Because I know how my audience is. We start talking about stuff for too long that's not sneaker related, we lose them. We got a good amount of people in here right now for a Friday without no promo on this shit. What in retrospect from these releasing last week, are people returning these things? There's nothing released tomorrow. I was gonna maybe do a vlog tomorrow, see if people return them. I don't even know if I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna hold off. But I like doing the vlogs. Do we like these more or less since these dropped?
Oh, my point was proven. I saw them in hand today, and they were hideous in a size 12.
Oh yeah, because that patent leather that wraparound is so overwhelming. The shine on that, it's like it's like to the sun. You want Jesus, or whatever God you believe in, just pin you with that sun right on that biache nose, just shining.
Hey, it's a pair out this year, bro. That's like sneakers opposite, and it's the pure money threes. I wasn't looking at.
I would love a pair of those for
I saw sneakers, bro, and I was like, wow, these are tough.
Yeah. We went through all that last week. Last week's live was bananas. Went through the resale on all of them. Just got mine from Nike yesterday. I like them. Cool. That's what I remember. You were on the show last week. You were excited about those. I'm glad you got them. On feet, they're dope. I have not seen anyone wear them, and I've been out like crazy this week. Oh, my Instagram. I mean, I was everywhere. You could think that was all right.
Like sneakers. I don't care.
Yeah. It's a pass for me, man. I ain't rich like y'all mother effers, man. I can't do that no more. I used to be able to buy endless amounts of sneakers. I can't do that now. So let's get back to what we were talking about with the resale on the last time they released, which was 2016. It says here. So the last sale on this shoe was yesterday, believe it or not. So no one bought this shoe today. and it's 9:26 p.m. East Coast time right now. Not one mother ever bought this shoe on the resale tip on StockX today, excuse me. Yesterday, someone bought them at 6:09 p.m., size 11 for $370. And I mean, that's not that bad, in my opinion. I mean, it's not good. It ain't retail. But I mean, I ain't that. But they hit you with all these goofy ass fees, which I hate.
Oh yeah. If they bought it for $370, they paid it. Been a $450.
Yeah, that's 4. You got to round it off to 4.
Delz, if you didn't have any of that sneaker,
I would. There's no way in hell I would never not have this shoe.
If I said,
I want you to understand this. I'm gonna put me on the big screen for this. I want everyone in here. Okay. You see, like this. You need this, right? There's no way I would not have this. There's no way I would not own this.
Water colors?
Like, yo, you gotta have these. You have to. I mean, I'm joking. I'm not looking at this as water, like, but I'm just saying, like, you have to have this shoe. In my opinion, like, F was Travis Scott. Y'all spend freaking $1,500 on a Travis Scott on a resale, but you don't own these that you could get for $400, $500, $600. Like, to me, this is insanity to not own these. If you buy shoes for a resale, now if you don't buy shoes for resale, this message ain't going for you. This is going for the resale consumers. You know what I mean? Y'all are crazy that you don't own this shoe. There's no way I would accept not owning this sneaker. Like, even when I'm older, I'm always going to have this shoe because this is such a fresh pair of kicks. And it's not like a shoe like as you get older, you're going to look crazy wearing because it's all like bright colors and, like, you know, some space age weird freaking technology shape.
Let's say that
this is a must own shoe.
It was your only pair. You don't want to answer the question.
Wait a minute, repeat that, please.
Now said you don't want to answer the question, though.
What was the question again?
If you didn't have a pair,
would I pay resale for it?
How much? What would be your cap?
Whatever it needed to be.
You would pay anything for it.
So what is it saying?
So you paying $1,000.
So let's see. Last time a size 9 sold, there's 9.5 for $415. I would pay $415 for it. Size 9 sold for $500. I'd pay $500 for it.
Okay.
Simple as that. It's a must-have sneaker, in my personal opinion.
That was
not, and I'm not talking as a collector. I'm talking as a person that likes to wear dope shit.
Yeah.
I am not talking as a sneakerhead. I'm talking as someone that likes wearing clothes.
You want to wear?
Like, I don't look at a sneaker as something better than a shirt I'm wearing, like, or a hat I'm wearing. It's clothes. This is all clothes to me. I'm not your typical sneaker person. This is clothing. There's no way I would not own this shoe. Just like there was no way I would not own a pair of white cement 3s or a black cement 3. Like, there's certain shoes, there's no way I will not own them. Infrared 6, this is not something that just like works with me. You know what I mean? There's certain shoes I have to own. They fall apart, I got to get another pair. You know what I mean? I have got to have the option of wearing them, you know?
You know what? You know what, Delz? Since you just swear to God, since you just said that there are articles of clothing that I have to have. You're right. Like,
I love this hat. I'm about to buy a new one because it's wearing down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy it for the resale. I love this hat.
Like Levi's. Like, I have to have a fresh pair.
You know,
like 501 button up Levi's, bro. Crispy pairs. Gotta have them. Sheesh.
Part of the work outfit, bro.
This one's good. My wife looked at them and laughed and said, "What are you, 15?" She hates them too. I'm 44. I mean, they're shoes. What's your wife want you wearing? These are simple shoes, bro. It's not like you wearing some like high tech, like something that's so like extravagant. This is a boring ass sneaker. There's not much to it. So you're not you. I mean, I'm not trying to dog wifey, but I'm trying to stick up for you. I mean, this is not like a child, like something like just for children. This is a very plain Jane shoe right here. So if you're listening to me right now, boo, sorry, I'm not trying to dish you, but I'm saying this is very simple. He said he's 44 years old. I think this is appropriate for a 44-year-old man to wear. Now, I mean, if you're going to go out here wearing Galaxy phone posits, then she could, raise that argument and say, you 44, what the hell you wearing a Galaxy phone posit for? But I still don't see a problem with a 44-year-old man wearing a Galaxy phone posit. 55, 60. It's shoes. You need to wear shoes, right?
Thanks.
That's a hot topic on social media. When is it too old to wear sneakers? When you're dead, you got to wear some on your feet, right?
Not even, bro. I'm getting buried in them. I'm getting cremated in my truck.
Big, I
Dave,
never
being a member still, man. I appreciate you still being a member, man.
You'll never catch me in a pair of Birkenstocks or flip flops.
Yeah, I mean, like, I never understood that. Like, so we were supposed to wear some corny ass. What are you supposed to wear? Freaking a Walmart sneaker because you're 44 now?
Yeah.
And I'm not roasting his girl. I'm saying in general, like there's other people that think that way. Like, what is he supposed to wear? When you're 44, you can't wear something nice. Meanwhile, they got bags and all this type of nice stuff. I'm telling you. Yo, I would say if you weren't 44, I'd say leave her. Dump her, leave her, divorce her, throw her in the streets.
She fucking streets, bro.
Throw her in the streets. Because I'm telling you guys, this is a life lesson here. This is a life lesson here. Let me take this down so y'all can really see my face. Throw her in the streets. She don't belong. You can find better. You want to find a woman that's going to love everything you love and root for you. You want an Adrian, you Rocky Balboa, you need an Adrian in your life. If she ain't going to be screaming, Rocky, why you getting your life is hard or this, down, the third, then you don't need them. Get rid of them. I'm telling you, life is too short. You're 44. You may die very soon. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Listen, this is comedy. It's comedy. Don't leave your wife. But unless she's a pain in the ass all the time, I'm telling you, y'all got to start leaving these chicks.
We just
they're pain in the ass.
Disclaimer.
Dudes too, for the females, leave them. Life's too short to not be happy. You get what you want in life. You work hard for it, you deserve it. Anyone that stops you from buying a pair of shoes, that's a big red flag too. Unless you financially can't afford them, and they're like, "Yo, you're being reckless." But if you get money, you got your own money. Anyone that tells you what to do with your money, meanwhile you keeping the lights on, you paying all the bills, that's a red flag. That's not aimed toward that person right there. I'm saying in general, leave them. I'm telling you, leave them.
Out of there.
Gone. Yeah, I'm telling you, and that's not just going at women. I'm talking about men too.
It was the laugh for me. It was the she laughed for me. I was like, what?
Yeah, man.
Don't laugh.
I've seen that on social media though. I gotta hide this from my girl. I gotta hiding that from your girl. You a grown ass man, bro. You hiding? You ain't a child,
yeah, bro. I be seeing it, bro. Hiding shoes coming in the house. Like,
how sneakerheads be crazy? Like you adult sneakerheads are crazy. Sneaker collectors, sneaker enthusiasts, sneaker addicts. Y'all really gonna let some effing partner tell you can't buy a shoe? But you working your ass off to make money?
What they call the motorcycle dudes that just drive their bikes on the weekends, and the real motorcycle guys.
Weekend warrior.
Weekend warrior. They sneakerhead warriors, man.
Base, leave that woman, bro. Leave her. I love Base, man. I'm doing some comedy here, guys. But leave her. Leave her. You make plenty of money. Leave her. They say it's cheaper to keep her. No, it's not cheaper. You need to be able to get what you want. You work hard. You get your money. Tell her to leave.
Sneakers are cheaper.
Man.
Sneakers, you can have all of them.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Donkeys.
These chicks don't like you buying shoes, but guess what? It's your effing money. Don't get married. Make sure you sign a prenup if you do.
Y'all
Okay?
think that shoe is worth the resale? Y'all think the Chunky Donkey is worth the money it's going for?
How much is a Chunky Donkey going for? Let's look this up.
No, ain't no shoe worth $1,000 to me. But I think it's entertaining that the sneaker is like a market right now.
I think it's so stupid to spend that kind of money on this shoe. Like, to me, it is. But I mean, I'm not mad at it. But it's just, it seems really crazy. Yo, Foam in the building. Shout out to Foam. Thank you for being a member. I bet you Foam. Foam ain't going. I know Foam don't even wear socks with his phone. No, I'm kidding. That's an inside joke. I'll tell you now, if some chick tells Foam don't be buying no more phone posits, he's gonna say the doors died away. I bet you in his accent, he said the doors died away. No one's stopping Foam from buying his phone posits.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy when like adults try to tell other adults what to spend their money on. That's nuts. That's crazy.
That's a reason
this
for
shit is
falling out.
Little over 1,000 to 2,000. Yeah, I'm just trying to crack you. Listen, it's Friday night, bro. You guys need some entertainment. You know, I'm trying to like shock y'all a little bit at times. I gotta wake y'all up. You know what I mean? I know I'm not really meaning it. I'm not disrespecting no one's wives. You know, I'm just trying to be goofy with it, funny with it. Not the corny goofy, but the good goofy. You know what I mean? Run them likes up too, and shout out to everyone in here, man. But yeah, for real though, you leave that girl real quick. That's like another test: the door test and the sneaker test. Unless you broke, if you're spending your money recklessly, just charging your credit card and buying every effing sneaker, then she has every right to get on your case, you know. So everyone in. I mean, I like these. You know, I still haven't ate this damn ice cream since the shoe release. I boycotted this ice cream. F you, Ben and Jerry's. I will never eat your ice cream until I get a pair of these for retail, and that's never going to happen. So I'm never going to eat your ice cream. Now, does that matter? No. They're probably $1 billion company, but I'm not doing it for that. I'm not doing it to try to stop their business. I'm just not eating this shit. F Ben and Jerry's ice cream. You won't catch me eating that shit. Never. You know? I wanted these so bad. I remember exactly where I was. It was during COVID, man. I was tight. So many people these say they have them too, and they're fake too. With your special boxes, y'all got some fake ass shoes. Some of y'all battlers showing some fake ass shoes with the box.
A lot of fake leg going around.
A lot of faking it till you're making it. You know what I mean? I mean, and yo, you know they may not even know they got the fakes. The problem is they so good, man. Because look at the Jordan that we've been obsessing over and talking about, right? This Jordan that's going to be coming out, right? What are they doing? We showed you a video earlier in the show. You could go and rewind that. They literally grabbed old pairs from the past and they broke out a ruler and measuring tape and all types of little plastic tools and stuff to try to literally replicate this original shoe. They got a bunch of old pairs, right? So they can't grab the same exact leather, so they're going to try to buy the same exact leather, you know, mass quantity to make it. You got to keep in mind this is a factory, so they're going to have to find the right leather and the thickness. Remember, they kept saying it's going to be a thick leather, so they're looking for it. So what's the difference between them doing this and the bootleggers doing this? Besides the fact it's coming from a company that owns the brand. It's the same thing. That's crazy. Hey, they're doing the same thing. Them motherfuckers that bootlegging, they measuring the shit and all that. So explain to me what the difference is. It's a controversial thing, I'm saying. I know.
Oh, yeah. It definitely is.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same to me. It's not the same to me, bro. It's not the same to me.
But if they're both made in China, and I don't support reps for different reasons. I think it's just bad for people getting shafted, especially. That's like the big thing, because I look at some of these freaking replica shoes that they, there's like an advertisement now that keeps coming on my Instagram once in a while, and they advertise the rep, and they look great, but I'm not going to buy them. You know what I mean? I'm not buying them. I'm going to buy for the actual product. Some may say it's stupid. So be it. You're entitled to your opinion, but if it's not coming from the actual company, I'm not buying it, because it's like me selling my t-shirt. It's like me selling my t-shirts. Some of them, one of y'all buying a bootleg of it. I'm not selling nowhere near what they are, but I wouldn't want you to do that. So, why would I?
Integrity is the real thing.
Yeah, 100%. You said that perfectly. But yeah, think about it. They're doing the same thing. They can't get the same leather. They're both in China.
Why not? Why can't they get the same leather?
Boy was telling me to buy. I'm not telling y'all to buy reps, but I'm just playing devil's advocate.
No. I'm saying, I'm sorry.
I want to make this clear. I am not telling no one to buy reps, but I'm just saying, if they are literally measuring shit and trying to duplicate a shoe from the past, what's the difference between what Jordan Brand is doing and what these bootleggers are doing? They're doing the same effing thing, no? Or am I going crazy? Explain to me how I'm wrong.
Yes, no, they are. They are. It's just if you do that, you're supporting traffic.
Yes, you're doing it. Yes, we don't got to get. Yeah, exactly. That's a big reason why I'm not supporting like a lot of that stuff. You know what I mean? But it's the same thing. You know what I mean? They're both replicating something from the past.
Facts.
Yeah. He says saying they can't source the same leather is comical. Explain. I mean, this is 1985 leather. But look, you know what? It is comical. What's his name? I said stand back. Let me entertain what he said. Okay. You know why it is comical? He's right. I'll explain why I feel it's comical. It's comical because of the fact that they literally said in that video we reacted to about an hour ago that they were literally melting and grinding pieces of the freaking tongue's tag to match the exact feel. So if they're doing all that extra shit, they sure could get the same exact leather. So it's the truth. That made sense. Sometimes it takes a second. I'm reading all your stuff, so keep talking. So,
Who got the best leather, though? What animal got the best leather?
I don't even know.
Good question.
It doesn't matter.
Good damn question, sir.
I don't even think they're really using real animals anymore, man.
Then it ain't leather.
I think all of it is synthetic at this point.
If you know me, like
I
what?
felt the Billie Eilish, the vegan Billie Eilish, super soft. It felt like all the other sneakers, and she uses like a vegan leather, super soft. So it's like
they can make it. They can make it A1. They can make it good. That's the knockoff. That's the.
I mean, it doesn't. Why does it have to be actual leather? If you think about it, as long as it feels good, why do people obsess where it has to be from an animal? Think about that. It's not like you tasted it. It's just got to feel soft. You want it to feel soft, right? Or you don't want it to crease, or you want it. I mean, why does it have to be an animal?
You know what I mean? Like, is it lambs? You got the lambs, the sheep.
Oh, you were thinking about Jimmy's. That's why you said lambs. Lamb skins. When I was a kid, I tried that for the first time. I said, "Oh, there is a difference with them things." Then I stopped using them things altogether. Use them though, people. We got to stop reproducing out here. It's getting crazy out here.
Yep.
Stop making children. This world's crazy right now. Stop making babies.
Just saying.
Oh my Lord! I'm just having fun with y'all, man. I'm half kidding sometimes. Sometimes I'm completely kidding. Don't take it personal.
Sometimes we ain't at all. We for sure 100. That's how I feel.
So yo, let's Chat, talk to us about which. Oh no, you know what? Let's go here with it. Let's go here. I got something to talk about, sneaker related. Let's see, where is it? So everyone's talking about. I've even seen like a few of these media outlets with footwear saying this already a contender for sneaker of the year. Do y'all
No,
really think it's a contender?
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
no,
Yes.
no.
Say that again.
Yeah.
No. Yes.
Hold
Yes.
on,
One
hold
no.
on.
One
Wait,
yes.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. You let me ask this Ford guy a question. You a Ford guy, right?
Yes.
You just agreed to this shoe may be sneaker of the year, man, when the white cement is coming out this year.
I
Mm.
said contender. Contender. It's a contender. A
When
sneaker.
I'm
Here.
saying with the white cement coming out this year.
Yeah,
How?
which is gonna be another contender. Like it's a contender. Like
Man, that
will
shoe
it
ain't
win?
beating the
No,
white
but
cement.
what he is trying to say is, and
It
listen,
still ain't
people
beating the
are
white cement.
arguing with you, Ref. But what I think what he is trying to say in this little debate here is you're what are you trying to say? You'd rather have these than the white cements? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that what you're basically trying to say to him?
Shit. Now, if I tell you what, like right as I don't have the white cements in my collection, so no, I will have to pick the white cements over these. But if I had like an old pair of cements in my collection, I would get those before I would cop another pair. If that makes sense. But it's still
This
a
ain't
contender.
it's
I
a
don't know.
cool, but it's not a contender.
I don't know. I'm hearing about. I'm hearing it got the 3M. Like when you hit
Yeah,
the
I mean,
light
we
on it,
got
light
undefeated. We
up.
got undefeated fours. Not to talk over you, I apologize, but we got undefeated fours. There's pictures of that out too. You know,
They all would be contenders. It would be like 8 pairs of fours contending for the sneaker of the year. And what if you
okay.
ask me, it's going to be a tie between all of them.
I'll tell you right now, sneaker of the year. I'll tell you what sneaker of the year already is.
It's a
Probably
tie.
probably
It's
the
a 7-way.
undefeated fours. Undefeated
We
fours. If
all
you're
win.
able to buy a pair, of undefeated
I
fours,
won.
that's like Wu-Tang Dunk. That's like Wu-Tang Dunks last year. Even though they ain't worth no money, like no one would believe you if you said, "Yo, they're gonna release Wu-Tang Dunks, get them for under retail right now." They'd be like, "You lying." But
Yeah.
how are they gonna release the undefeated fours? Are they gonna mass produce them? Are they gonna run your pockets?
I don't know.
Like they may run your pockets.
I don't know. I don't know. But it's only a couple pairs must have for me. Like I don't have to have those undefeateds. Tell you the truth. Long story short, I don't have to have those. But I have to have those cats. I gotta have those white cements and those bikes right there because that's what it is. Those three. If I get those three, I'm straight on everything else.
I'm wondering if the pictures of that the fire red for bikes is real.
I seen those. I will definitely get those orange over there, the fire reds. But I will get the fire reds too because now it can be like a collection pack because now you got those fire reds, the fire red bikes, you got the Mars fire red
Yeah,
for a collector. You know what I mean? It'd be like
right.
interesting. So I see
Yeah,
what they.
this definitely your year. This is your year, Mr. Ford.
It's definitely the 4 year. I'm telling you, we 4 banging around.
100%.
Yes, and I'm for it. I'm all for it. Like I say, that's all I'm buying probably this year is fours. It's a couple exceptions. We got those. I'll get those ones. The Royals. But what's who said that? That was my man. That rest in peace. Uh, he said 1s and 4s. He mentioned it in his song. My man from New York. Sound like 50 Cent. I can't think of his name.
Oh, you talking about Pop Smoke?
Pop Smoke. There you go.
Yeah.
He
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Ones and 4s and 1s. And some he said it, but he wasn't lying.
Hey,
That dude was so talented. That's so sad they took him out like that, man.
yeah,
That dude was so
bro.
effing talented. So effing talented. That was crazy. Yeah, I mean, I just can't believe we're gonna get undefeated fours. That's like a really crazy thing, you know. Like
I
there's
would
literally
definitely.
photos of the shoe out there.
I mean,
It's
if I,
that's
I was, if
insane.
I had to pick, but I definitely want those undefeateds too. I'm for any four, except those web. Is those was that real?
For
They
what?
What you
had like,
talking about? The one with the net on them?
yeah, it was white, I think,
Yeah,
or cream.
that was real.
That's real. I
Yeah, that
don't
was
know,
real.
man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It kind of, I don't know.
Look them up. You can go get a pair right now in the aftermarket.
I don't know, man. That's like that look like a Diddy foe. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Jesus Christ, that's crazy.
Them
A
boys,
I
Diddy
mean,
for?
they've got video out of the
man.
shoe already. Look, I'll show you right now. They got video of the shoe already undefeated. I always
Where
thought
they,
this was such a sick shoe, man. Like
Yes.
it's crazy.
Beautiful, bro. That green and orange, something
yeah,
special.
I love that color, man. That's
The
yeah.
color
Easy carry.
blocking
All right.
was on it. Yeah, that's pretty crazy that these are actually coming out.
I can't
Like
wait.
that's like they're really coming out. There's the motherfuckers got them in their hands, bro. You
But
know.
see, for me, like I had them and they gone now.
Yeah.
And I gotta get them back, like them originals, them Nike Airs on the butt, man. I had to have all of that.
Mhm.
Me,
Facts.
I'm a OG, man. Y'all see the gray, but them
No,
undefeated.
I feel you, bro.
Don't get me wrong, them boys
But
is
that's just
hard.
unbelievable that they're literally putting out everything that people always thought they'd never be able to own,
And
which is really dope.
I'm so happy because everybody really been asking for that. Now it's like, oh, what
Mhm.
is it doing? No, yes, what we've been asking for.
Yeah. Yes.
And
Yes.
people that own that shoe, some of them got to be tight about that.
Mhm.
And some people ain't tight about it because they
Yeah,
they bought them
yeah.
to wear. Like Mayer, remember Mayer has a big moment, big viral moment, viral before people went viral. Mayer went viral. You know, if
But
you really
you know
think
what?
about Mayer, literally went viral before viral was even viral when he bent that shoe on Vlad. I think it was Vlad show, DJ Vlad show, Vlad TV show. He bent the shoe. That went viral, bro. You know. It was that shoe was worth a lot of money.
For the people
So
that wear
that's allegedly an example.
they don't care. For the
Say that
people
again?
for the people that own that shoe right there, right now, that's wearing them and it's worn, they don't care. They happy it's dropping again. Only ones that
100%.
only ones mad is the
Mhm.
people trying to get money off of it.
Mhm.
Yes, the ones that can't afford the shoe, they got it as an investment.
Right. You know, they
You
trying
know?
to whatever. Like, I mean, do your thing, but
Yeah,
we
yeah. I ain't judging you.
I got a lot of sneakers that I haven't worn yet. That's an important word, yet. Because I'm wearing.
Last sale on this shoe was 2019 for $16,217.
That's crazy work to me, man. Like,
That's crazy.
because I might not know, and I'm a four lover. I just love a four, but I don't know everything about everything. Why is that shoe so popular or expensive?
Okay.
It's because it was
Is that-
so rare.
my thing is that shoe is gonna fall apart just like every other 4 years, right or wrong.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
100%.
But
Okay.
somebody,
Okay. I just thought I was
I got
missing
fucking
something.
phone. I'll be right back.
I mean, what
I
makes?
thought I was missing something.
I mean, like that's like Eminem name or something was on it. Like somebody tell me something.
But what I'm saying is this, man. The Eminem even it's gonna fall apart. Like your air bubble are gonna be hanging off of your shit like in 15, 20 years. Like, then what?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, how much you spending for that resold?
I don't know, man.
You
But
feel me?
yeah. Well, I don't know them shit.
But you know something? When did that shoe? I'm wondering when that shoe release last. Because now, if there are pairs on the market that are falling apart, this shoe re-releasing is perfect for a resold.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And
So
I would imagine that older sneaker will still hold its weight and value over the newer one.
Yeah, especially if you snatch that sole off of that newer one. If they match, if they and put it on that old one, you got the old shoe back all over again.
Yeah, but you still got people that's gonna argue it has a new sole. So
Man, stop it. You had a new sole when you bought it. So what we talking about? I'm just saying.
Right, you 100, you 100. But yeah,
That's crazy. 16 bands?
dog. That's I didn't ever understood. Maybe it was like a band or something. I don't know. Somebody I didn't know.
People spent $16,000 on a shoe. Is it really like
Other
a
than
statement?
undefeated.
Like I have to have these. I think it's people that really have endless amounts of money and just want to have that statement thing,
Yeah. And it's cool. I mean, if you're doing it, do your thing, man. It doesn't make sense to me. It's just my personal opinion.
I mean, like 70. He says 75 pairs of these were made.
Oh,
very rare.
I feel you, but my point still stands that this shoe is going to fall apart, bro. Why would I spend $16,000 on something that's going to fall apart?
Why did they only make that shoe? Why did they make that shoe rare? Like, just why?
It was like a rare. It has the patch. Like when you pull the patch, it says rare air on the back of the patch. Like,
it's a rare air. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Right? It says rare or it says undefeated, something like that.
It says undefeated. It says undefeated.
Okay.
Oh, it ain't rare air then. Get out of here.
You have no clue what kind of item this is. This is like, you know what I mean?
Did the rare air come out
like,
before
this is like holy grail sneaker shit right here. You know what I mean?
Rare air
I get it, but I'm just like,
I mean, if you don't like the shoe, look, and that's the beauty of what they're doing now. Now we're seeing the ones that really wanted the shoe and who didn't.
I love the shoe. I love the colorway.
The shoe is dope.
Everyone, if this Wu-Tang Dunk over here was worth money, people would be going, if they made them like so limited, this would be a different conversation right here with this shoe. But before they released this, if you had this shoe, you had one of the illest collections. But now that it's obtainable, this don't mean nothing. Except for people that actually love Wu-Tang and love Nike products, right? But for the quote unquote, for the sneakerheads, it's not even a quote unquote, but for a lot of the sneaker culture, now that this shoe they actually made it obtainable, this isn't like a grail anymore. But last year, before they announced they were coming out, oh my God! If you showed that you had the Wu-Tang Dunk from back in the days, oh my God! But now it's you know what I mean? No one gives a shit except people that are hip hop heads and are into footwear. Nike.
When I looked up Wu-Tang Dunk, right?
I'm like, oh my God! When I see these, I don't care if they not worth a lot.
It kept showing me,
bro. I feel you.
Yeah.
My bad, Real. What you say?
When I looked up Wu-Tang Dunk, when I was looking to cop the new ones that just dropped, and it was showing me the mid Wu-Tang Dunk. It was a mid,
but it didn't have no logo on it.
Yeah, it did on the top.
What site did you look at?
This shit all popped up on Google. I don't get me wrong.
Then it may be funny, Scott.
Google.
I ain't Googling nothing. Why would I go to Google? For what? I gotta go right here.
Well, my question was
it's right there. This one is not a legit. Just to answer your question, just because I want to stay in tune with what we're talking about. This was never an official Wu-Tang Dunk. They're just labeling.
My bad.
Yeah, there was never a logo. This one, 1999. This is the Wu-Tang Dunk. This was the only Nike Wu-Tang shoe with the logo, but they're bringing out a reverse colorway of it, which I predict will be under retail. I mean, it's crazy. Look at the price. And I have these linked in the description if you're looking to buy a pair. A size 9 is $160 right now, guys. $160. And I'm telling you, the leather on these is nice. Everyone always wants nice quality. Like, go buy yourself these.
I'm rocking them soon.
You'll probably be more happy than most of the Dunks or Jordan 1s you have. I promise
You
you
know
that.
what? You know
Go
something
get
I
yourself.
thought about?
They're in the description right now. Go get yourself a pair. You will be very happy with them. It's
You know something
amazing.
I thought about like just recently? You remember people saying, you know what I'm saying, that they didn't like the tone of yellow that this shoe is
Mhm.
versus the original?
Yes.
This colorway is pollen.
It's better.
Killer bees. Why wouldn't
Pollen.
it be color pollen, bro? Like it
Yeah.
just made sense to me. I was like, what?
I never
Like,
thought of that. That's crazy.
Yeah. It looked better than the original, bro, to me, I swear. On everything.
pollen. Why wouldn't
I
it be
like
pollen?
like
Like
the original. I wish it was a brighter yellow. I gotta disagree with you guys on that.
Is it only because because it was original, or you look just like that?
No, because I have a lot of Wu-Tang shirts and they don't match with that yellow. It's a brighter yellow. That's my problem. It don't match with my Wu-Tang shirts from the past.
I would love to ask that.
Wu-Tang clothes from the past.
Oh, from the past. Wait a minute. I got a Wu-Tang shirt. You know, I've been meaning to see if it matched too.
Yeah, go check it out if you know where it is.
Right now.
I'm pretty confident it will not match.
All right.
Yeah, it's more of a maize yellow. It may exactly be maize yellow. That's not the right yellow. That was my problem. It had nothing to do with it matching the retro. I mean, the original. It had to do with matching Wu-Tang clothes. You know what I mean? Like if the yellow is a certain color, make the right yellow. Maybe they had a lot of. You got to think business-wise. They may have had a lot of that leather. You know what I mean?
Hey, come on now.
No, it's official. That's a Target joint, right?
One of them stores. I don't think
Yeah.
it was, but it was.
No, but it's official still. I'm just. I feel like I had that one at one point.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This is my favorite tee, man, in my whole collection, bro.
Yeah, I mean it's not that. See, that yellow is a different yellow than the yellow Wu-Tang tee I have. The one I have is more brighter. It looks like your sneakers yellow is more brighter than the logo, or am I tripping?
No, it is. Well, this got like a little crackle, like that.
Yeah, it's got that vintage look to it.
Yeah. So I mean, it go pretty good. Okay, I was just wondering. I was like, damn, I ain't never.
I mean, you could. That's fine. I'm not like you don't have to be like matchy. It's yellow shit, you know. But
no, it's good. It look good.
I wish it was more of a brighter yellow, you know.
I like the pollen. I like what James was talking about.
I'm just happy to own a pair. To be honest with you, it's something I never thought I would own. You know, like count your blessings. This is something I never thought I would own. I'm just happy to be here. Happy to own them.
I feel you. I'm wondering if that was on purpose, though. I kind of wonder if it was on purpose.
I just think it's so wild, though, because just think about when we were doing all these battles, right? Like during COVID, when it was, no, don't do that. You can't chew wires. What are you, crazy? I gotta give you some bone or something to chew on. You cannot chew on. Just chewing the wire to the camera.
Young man,
come here. You just bored or something? You can hang out with me over here, big baby. But I forgot what I lost my train of thought. Shit. But
I'm about to do things, though.
Yeah, man. Like when like the streams were crazy, everyone was stuck home, COVID. If someone showed a Wu-Tang dunk, which I don't think was ever shown on a live show, like people would lose their mind, like freaking head right off of their shoulders. You know what I mean? It's so wild how once something is available, it's not desirable. It's really like a hard to get type of thing with some sneaker fans, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Once it's available, no one care for them, you know.
Yeah.
It's very
strange. The fact that they released this shoe kind of making me wonder if. I mean, you say you heard rumors about the MF Doom, right?
Yeah, I got the MF Dooms right here. I'm hearing a rumor they coming out next year. I better watch out for this puppy. I gotta put these somewhere.
I don't think the Paris is off limits. With that type of thought process, they might dig them out of
Can you imagine? That would be crazy. If they released that Paris,
Bro, they unearthed the Wu-Tang. Why not?
you're right. And
Why not?
my prediction in the next 5 years, we will get the Freddy Krueger dunks.
We need those now.
Because they're doing they're buying licenses to, like, you know, do these collabs now. Wizard of Oz, Powerpuff Girls, they never did that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So now they're doing that type of stuff where why can't they pay, I don't know, Universal or whatever company it is to make that happen? We've seen Freddy Krueger Vans, right? I have them here. Oh,
yeah.
You know, like, so why can't we see a Nike Freddy Krueger sneaker? And I did a whole video talking about the whole story behind it, and it's a really good video. You search Freddy Krueger dunk the sneaker addict DJ Delz. It'll tell you about the whole history. Why is there oil stains on them? And you know, some of you, I watched that video back and it was really cool. Just a history lesson. Yeah, and Crocs all day. They did the see, I didn't like the Croc one, and I'm a fan of Crocs. I love Crocs. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm dead serious. It'd be a dream come true to put out a Croc collaboration. But I didn't like it because
that would be the only way for me to buy a pair of Crocs. If that was if you was to get some type of endorsement deal with Crocs, like
yeah, for real,
I would have to buy.
Well, guess what? No, I'm kidding. Well, guess what? Y'all keep watching all them vlogs and liking them vids. You never know, that collab may actually happen. Y'all been doing very good with the liking on the vlogs. For some reason, the live shows, though, still. I don't know why.
Other than that, I'm good.
We got good audience in here tonight. Is there anything y'all want us to talk about? Because we running out of. You know what? Let's talk about this real quick. So we talked about this shoe, which the chat didn't seem too fired up about. Are we excited about this? Like, what's everyone's temperature at with this?
I'm straight.
Yeah. You don't need those?
I don't need them.
I need these with Nike on the back. This is one I've always dreamed of having. I know it's so stupid because of Nike on the back. I have these and they're in good condition, but I got a Jumpman on the back. I really want these. Like, really, really want these.
Are the ones you got DS?
No, but I got two pairs of them, actually, to be honest with you. One is close to DS, which I ripped the laces off. I don't know why I ripped the laces off.
You doing
I think
deals?
you know why I ripped the laces off? I think Kenya One, my dog was chewing on them or something like that. I like those SBs that are dropping tomorrow. Let's look at those real quick.
Which ones?
The Ryan Skate Shop joints.
Yeah, these are nice.
Yeah. Oh, right. The wine, right?
Yeah, it's like a fine wine, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, that Merlot. These are nice, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think there's a resale on this. We should check that.
Nah, they ain't much. Like 160, 170, somewhere in that neighborhood.
I'm waiting for Dunks. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
That's a dope sneaker, man. I like the features. I like the 3M glow or whatever was going on. But I particularly like the details that they did to the shoe with, like the wine, what's that wax thing for the
wax seals, yeah.
And I'm really digging the color. Like, I think right now it's a good color, man, for if you're rocking your sneakers too.
What's it say? Stolen in Greensboro, getting FCFS if you're coming out in the morning. What does that mean? What does FCFS mean?
For something for show.
I ain't hip like he must be a young mother effer. I gotta look it up.
Fuck's sake.
First come, first serve. Where in Greensboro?
I'm on some other shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
y'all some sneakers. Well, I ain't no sneakerhead, man. So I don't know about all that lingo. I know first come, first serve, but I don't know the FCFS. You know what I mean?
oh,
I ain't a sneakerhead. I literally got a T-shirt that says I'm not a sneakerhead. You could purchase, so go buy that T-shirt. It's linked in the description. What store in Greensboro? Shit, I'll take a ride out there. Nah, I don't want them that bad. I'm tripping. I like them, but I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time before you start seeing SBs over at Ross for Less and Gabe's and all these discount stores. It's coming. Dunks, especially Nike Dunks. You're gonna start seeing them at Ross for Less.
No. I mean,
I'm telling you now. Remember me saying this. I want to make sure that you see me very clearly. I promise you, in the next 2 years, you will see Panda Dunks at either Ross for Less, Marshalls, or Gabe's. Unbelievable savings, that store. One of them stores, you will see Panda Dunks. I promise you that. I'm very confident in that. They can't even sell them anymore, man. Do you realize that? No one wants them no more.
They're still pretty good at the outlets.
But you know what? Oh yes, Burlington Coat Factory possibility too. Marshalls. Let me tell you something, brother. I promise you, bro. Later on in life, when they stop making those, everyone's gonna want them.
Yep. When they discontinue.
And I'm telling you now,
I never want a pair of Panda Dunks. I mean, because
Panda Dunks are gonna be worth money one day. Watch. If they discontinue making them.
That's another reason. Now, if I grab a pair, it's because I do think they'd be worth money one day. But
yeah, if you see them for 30, 40, 50 bucks, go pick you up a pair if you and just put it if you got room in your closet.
I won't even wear them though, bro. Like the colors is too basic.
But that's what's great about that shoe.
No, I'm just saying that shoe for me.
I mean,
like,
but
I don't have a problem with the Panda Dunk or that colorway.
What's the difference between that being basic and this being basic? This is a basic ass colorway too.
No.
This is not basic. This is not basic.
Bro. That's an undeniable colorway. Black and white. Is black and
white. I gotta go against the grain. That's a basic ass color. So you're telling me that the Panda Dunk is a basic ass colorway, and this is not a basic colorway?
No.
Compared to a Panda, no.
No. That's why that shoe was banned. Even back then, that wasn't a basic colorway. That's why that shoe was banned. They would never ban that white and black.
People were going crazy for the Panda Dunks for a while. They mass produced them, so because you know why they mass produced them. My personal opinion.
That's the
why. Think about it. Why is that the only shoe besides the Air Force One that they constantly make? If you watch my newest vlog, I literally went to every store and checked out the dates of every effing Panda Dunk I've seen at all the retailers.
You kept messing.
And they're newly made. They were made last year, 2024. Why are they making so many of them? But they don't do that with other shoes. You know why? Because they're such a cheap material. So they're probably making a ton of money off of them.
Horrible.
See, that's the thing about these dunks. They were so bad, the material, the Panda Dunk. They're really bad. And even the toe, the way the toe was shaped, it kind of slant down a little bit, I noticed. You know. But all in all, that Panda Dunk, it's not cool to say you like the Panda Dunk. But that Panda Dunk everyone wanted for 2 years. 2020, when COVID came up. Yeah, but not everyone, of course. I didn't own the Panda Dunk glove. I bought the high top. But
you got the real Panda. You don't need the
and I do own the real Pandas, yes. And I still
even the high top regular black and white Dunk Panda, I like better than those.
Hey, the leather is not that great on that one either, man. I think it's the same, to be honest with you, man. You know, I honestly think it's actually the same, which is wild, you know. Look, I got both of these mother. Oh shit! I was about to grab the cat and the dog. Like Ace Ventura in this mother effer, man. But besides the white on white Air Force One, no Nike shoe has been consistently available year after year after. We're talking 5 years, guys. Panda Dunk came out in 2020 and has not stopped releasing more and more colorway. They've constantly been replenishing all the stores with Panda Dunks for the past 5 effing years.
I wouldn't call it the worst though. Like, you know how people be asking, "What's the worst sneaker?" And they be like, "The Panda Dunk." Well, I don't think that at all.
No, because
it's way worse out there.
I think when people say that's the worst shoe ever, like you see these clowns at SneakerCon that get the little interviews with the little blonde chick.
Yeah,
she's cute. She's cute too. She could get it. But I forgot her name. But like these goofballs that she interviews, they're like, "Oh, the Panda Dunk's the worst sneaker ever." Whatever. That means you don't like dunks then, because the black and white dunk. How can you dislike a black and white dunk? That makes no sense. Dunks are supposed to be simple. It's not supposed to be like regular standard dunks. They're supposed to be like 2-tone, 3-tone at most flavors. Something to throw on your feet.
It's classic dunk colorway. Color
So
block.
if you think the Panda Dunk is whack, you don't like dunks. You know what I mean? You clearly don't even like the mother effing dunk shoe. Because a black and white any sneaker is dope.
Yeah, I didn't call it whack. I called it.
For example, this is the best. This is arguably the best freaking Yeezy 350, right? Why? Black and white, easy to match. Or am I wrong?
I mean, as far as I go, I don't like that one the best.
What's the best 350?
Best 350 to me is the I like the turtle doves better than those. But I also like the black and the Royals. The Royals. I love that Royal.
I hate those shoes. Yo, I'm not even kidding. Yo, you want to hear something crazy? I don't even know. I know I'm crazy to my reactions sometimes. I really hate them. I effing hate them. Yo, I remember when I first seen images of them, I said, this is the one. I was gassing them up. This is the craziest thing ever. Matter of fact, I think I bought them with ham in the mall. I got them. I wore them. I hated them. Hate them. As soon as I started wearing them, I said, F these shoes. I sold them things with the quickness. I don't know why I hate them, but I hate them. I hate them. I don't like 350s that much. I'm very fond of these. Turtle doves, pirate blacks, hate them even more. Pirate blacks, boring ass shoe. This is a boring ass shoe to begin with. All he did was rip off the freaking Roshi run in the Jordan Future. He literally kind of said it, implied that he did in an interview when TMZ ran up on his ass one day. He pointed at the guy was wearing the Future Jordan 11s or Roshi runs. One of them, he goes, "Oh yeah, my upcoming sneaker looks a lot like that." He literally said that shit. Like, it's out there. I'm very confident that he said that shit. He did. You know? Best Yeezy is the Wave Runner by far.
Yeah.
I will buy that shoe. I will always buy that shoe. You know?
The best Adidas Yeezy.
Yes, thank you for correcting me. Best Adidas Yeezy. Best Yeezy in general to me is the Yeezy 2 in any colorway. And then not the Yeezy 2 Nike in any colorway. And honestly, The Red October is dope and all, but the Red October doesn't have that leather on the side panel that wrap like that. This thing about the Yeezy 2 Nike shoe, the Pure Platinum and the Solar Red. See, a lot of people don't own that shoe, so you guys don't understand. There's literally fish scales. It's like carved. There's scales in the leather that's carved in. On the Red October, you don't have that. It's just a bunch of like these diamonds, like these micro diamonds in a like a rubber. So it's not as it's dope, the Red October. I mean, the effing shoe glows red. It's crazy. But the freaking Pure Platinum and the Solar Reds are just, to me, way better. I mean, and I wore them both mad times, and I continue to make sure to wear them so that they last. You know, you got to wear them like crazy. Will they ever retro? You know, we shall see. Maybe one day. I don't see. That's the thing. See, I wore those shoes, so if they retro, I don't care if they retro. I bought them to wear. I didn't buy those shoes to resell.
Wow.
I didn't buy those shoes as an investment. I wasn't like, oh my God, I can sell these for this amount of money. I didn't buy them for that. I literally, the day I got them, the day I wore them. I literally wore them the day I got them. I wore them in grass. Like, I don't give a shit about, like, I care about them, but I wear them, you know? So, like, you know, will Kanye ever have that shoe come back out with Nike? Anything's possible. But what I was saying is, after the Yeezy 2, I wouldn't go with the Yeezy 1 from Nike. I think the Louis Vuitton Dons would be next on the list. Those Louis Vuitton Don Kanye's are crazy looking, bro. Have you ever really paid attention to them shits? A lot of people don't. Dude, I'm going to pull them up. Them
I ain't
things
gonna
are...
lie, I haven't.
I'm telling you, just look, man. I mean, you know, the way my bank account's set up, like, it's not happening right now, but maybe in the future. And it looks like a shoe that will maintain, because I'm pretty sure the midsole is all leather, is all midsole and outsole is all rubber. Look at this. Yeah, dude, these things are crazy, bro. Shit, man, hold on. Is it on the screen? Like, look at this shit, man. To me, I mean, they may even be better than the Yeezy 2, bro. To me, this one is crazy to me. I mean, you guys may disagree with me. And it's not about the price point, I promise you. I love this pink one. I think I love this one the best.
What is that?
That's the Louis Vuitton, the Jasper Kanye West. Shit is crazy to me, man. I've always been so fond of this one. I don't talk about it a lot, but I like this better than the Nike Yeezy 1. To me, they dope, man. The red one, look, they got one signed by Mr. Hudson. No one want to give a shit about Mr. Hudson's autograph. No offense, but yeah, look at that, man.
How many Yeezys did Nike make?
Nike made the 1 and the 2, and then there was samples of some Jordans. Like Kanye had a Jordan 6 sample. Yo, what up, Poodle? What's popping, bro? Good to see you in here. He says that's a very popular joint right there. That's super popular. Yeah, the Bapes are dope. The Bapes are dope. I remember being a kid wanting those. That's like AOL time. That was like AOL, Instant Messenger days. Yeah,
I remember
hating
on the Babes when they first came out.
I seen Mayor was wearing them recently.
I was like, they fake. Bye. Yeah,
Dude, the colors. You know, there's an Air Force One and a Dunk Pack that came out. It's very reminiscent of that colorway of this. Look how much money these are. I remember when you could buy these on eBay for nowhere near that price. Maybe $500, something like that. Maybe even less. Last sale was $670. I always forget about this last, and that was in 2022. So you could buy a shoe like this and not be worried about it falling apart, because anything that falls apart on it is just stitching that can be fixed.
Additional glue. Yeah.
Yeah, things like that. This is all rubber midsole, rubber outsole. So there's very scarce amounts of these, man. Super scarce amounts of this shoe.
Especially dead stock.
But I mean, yeah. I mean, if you told me this was one of your favorites, I can never argue with you about it, ever. And then the Yeezy, I mean, the Yeezy one, I had the Yeezy one. And they're really nice, but they're not the best. I'm just looking at what I like to wear now in this day and age. And it's just, I don't know. I just think the 2 is way better looking. I had these, but they were too big. That's why I got rid of them. I bought them to wear. I didn't buy them to keep around,
Yeah.
I was so excited when I got these. I was so effing excited. You got to keep in mind, I had the Reebok Kanye West sneaker before I had this shoe, man. I'm a big Kanye West fan. Let's see what the market is on this. Last was 3,500. That was on last year, September 5th. And then April 15th of last year, they sold for $244. But you know how old this shoe is, that midsole, bro? That's a Jordan 3 midsole or Air Revolution, to be honest with you. Nike Revolution midsole. I hate when people do shit like, you mean 6,000? You know what I mean. Why you have to type that? You know what the fuck I mean. Don't be a SOB, you little prick.
Hey,
Be an
doing
SOB.
that shit.
You little prick. What the hell is that noise? Hold on one second. Oh, God. You know when people be doing that? Like, you know what we're talking about? And you say, well, you mean this,
Give me a second, bro.
I'll say that with love. I'm just trying to get some giggles out of y'all motherfuckers. My neighbor doing some kind of crazy shit outside.
I heard it. I was like, what the hell is that?
Who the hell knows, man? Let's see what's going on with Nike. We're going to call it a day. So let's see. Oh no, these ain't releasing tomorrow. So there's nothing going on tomorrow. Is anything dropping tomorrow? These are dropping on the 21st, it's saying here. I thought these were dropping tomorrow. Shit.
Oh, no.
I bet so. So those are nothing's dropped. Wow, that's unusual. We don't got nothing going on tomorrow. I feel you though. You know I'm just kidding with you. I'm just playing. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of slow. This shoe's dropping the day after. That's a Saturday. What do you think about something like this right here, bro? It's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory type vibe. I think that's what they were going for with this, right? Golden ticket or no? Or am I tripping?
It's too much white for me.
It's like a sale, I think.
Well, yeah.
I think actually it's like a mocha brown, gold hits. Looks to be sale. They're not bad. Why does she look so mad? Why you so mad, baby? You cute too. Shit.
Cause she wanted to model the fours, but they gave her the
Yeah,
five.
you know, she wants them ones. See, that's what's going to happen if you got a girl. If you got a girl on Valentine's Day and you ain't got her these shoes, you see that face right there? She look like she about to blow a razor out of her mouth and hit you with the $150.
Mhm.
You know, she's not happy. Or if she can't get you your shoe, that's really the face you're gonna see. Let's correct that. You know, that lace lock is so terrible. Look at that lace lock. Did y'all really have to make it brown, the lace lock? It looked like diarrhea water right there, frozen.
They should have stayed
That
with
is
clear.
that is not flattering to the eye.
Listen,
That's
if it was
terrible.
brown on the outside like it is on the inside, if that was switched, I would probably like those.
That lace lock is awful. I throw that shit in the garbage so fast. I actually a decent shoe. That going right to the garbage.
I put them.
That's
I relace mines and I put them right on when you first lace the first lace, like where the shoe usually go.
it looks stupid. Why not make it translucent? You got brown already on the part you squeeze. So why wouldn't you make it translucent so we can see more of that gold tongue that pops so nicely? See, this is what I'm talking about. Jordan Brand, you guys need people like me. I sound like Scarface. You need people like me. Do know, because you guys are so brave with your new colorways, but you got people that are bozos making the shoes in these new colorways. Like, this is so stupid. Why you would put brown on brown? Does that make sense? What I'm saying? Like, it makes no, like, if you were gonna make that plastic part, the translucent part, if you were gonna make that brown, you should have made the part you squeeze gold or something. Which I wouldn't even do that either. You just should have made that clear. I remember when I was younger, I thought that was the coolest thing, that lace lock on them fives. Till I started wearing them like crazy. I don't even like wearing lace locks on my shoes anymore. They got this Year of the Snake low. This ain't for me. I don't like this one. I don't care if it's limited or I don't like low top Jordan 11s.
Yeah, no, I don't like it either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not my cup of tea. Oh, I deleted that fucking post. Hold on, let me grab that again. Run them likes up, man. Interact. There's a good amount of people in here watching still. Let's get back on that screen. Y'all, what do y'all rate like a Jordan Year of the Snake shoe, rainbow iridescent snake skin? This shit is extra zesty. If you like that zest, your name all over it. This is extra zest for your age. Yeah, this ain't for me.
An Italian dress and extra zesty.
Yeah, it kind of remind me of like fish. You know how some of them fish have that like rainbow iridescent on the skin?
Yeah.
The scales, it look more like a fish than a snake. You just F that up too. Another one. So that's two y'all did dumb shit on. Whoever worked on these two projects. This is why Jordan Brand stopped sending me shoes, by the way, just so y'all know. But I'm gonna speak my mind because what the hell? I'm just gonna be like everyone else on YouTube.
You ain't gonna do the Brandon Dunn, Jordan says it's
yeah. He's well polished. They tried to put me through that machine, that complex machine, but I can't. It didn't work out. They really tried.
They couldn't hypnotize you.
I'm too blunt, man. Yeah, they got that same kind of fish, shit on there. It reminds me of a fish now. Yeah, this ain't it. These ain't it,
but
man.
They have snakes that is a snake though. Like they got.
Yeah, but why you gotta put that shimmer, like the shimmer? That's what they calling it, shimmer. Shit is too zest, bro.
Zesty.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
said
I ain't get-
everything else wants hot dog water. What's this? Just a brown dunk? Beige? That's hairy suede. That's just whatever, though. Nothing special. Nike Air 180. These may sell. I feel like these may sell. I know y'all may think I'm trolling. I think these may sell. I think so.
What's
We'll
that?
see. That Air Max I just showed you. I'll show you again. Some people like this shoe.
That colorway, it looks like it'll sell.
Yeah. Then
Giving that Travis Scott vibe.
I mean, not for me. I'm not buying that, but I'm just saying. And then what's this dunk right here? Nike SB Dunk Low, black and aluminum. Meanwhile, it's blue. Where's the aluminum? I think aluminum. I think of like aluminum foil. I don't think blue. Like this is a plain Jane, dunk colorway, which is fine.
Is that regular dunk or is that an SB?
That's a SB right there, my friend.
That's what I thought. Okay, because I seen the bottom of it.
Hairy suede. It's nice.
I like that.
Yeah, they're not, but that's what I'm saying. Like, but a lot of these shoes, people aren't going to be buying these. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I was predicting that in the future, you're going to start seeing a lot of dunks start showing up at all of these, like Ross for Lesses. It's going to come back. That's coming back, bro.
Yeah, see that happen too.
Because no one's buying this shoe unless they're having a good week financially. Just because of the fact there's too much other shoes coming out. Then you got everyone wanting those Bred ones that know that you're going to drop 500 on them because they're not going to be able to get them. Like, people are mentally preparing to spend 500 on them shoes. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Especially if you never owned a pair of Jordan 1 bands or Breds, black and red, whatever you want to call it. This is going to be that time where everyone's going to want them. And they're already saying, go ahead.
I was just saying, I had a couple pairs. So, I mean, I want them, but I'm not spending that for them.
I would never. But I have them. Never, Now, this shoe you can get now, and this is a nice sneaker. Air Tech Challenge. Now, this is the midsole, outsole they took and used for the Yeezy, too. Andre Agassi's shoe.
I do not like that.
You do or you don't?
I don't. Not
yeah, I've been finding the shoe before even the Yeezy came out. I always like.
Look, let me rephrase that. I don't like that aged look that he gave it.
Yeah. Oh, me neither. I hate they did that, and they aged it way too much.
Yeah,
like y'all get carried away with it. No,
the sneaker itself, I like for sure. Like that aged look. I'm not a fan of that. Oh.
They always push that age shit. They've been doing that for years now, since Virgil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's time to let it go, man. I like reimagine. I mean, switch it up. Different.
It's a little bit on the too much yellow side of things.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's like
y'all overdosed on these. Unless I see them in person.
But the thing is, when my sneakers start looking like that, I stop wearing it.
Yeah, now it's time for them to go.
I mean,
now the other one they released was worse than this. This isn't as carried away. See, he likes the aged character. He likes the aged look. It gives character. Said when a lot of people feel that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. No, I don't.
I mean, I really, really love the reimagined ones, with the aged look. I'm a big fan of those, bro.
But that wasn't bad. You talking about the Lost and Finds?
Yeah, lost and found one. Excuse me. Thank you.
That was not bad. That was perfect because it wasn't horribly aged.
Mm-hmm.
Like I still want my sneakers to look new when I'm wearing them, fresh, crispy. But
See, that whole used look is in though. That vintage look, like people, it's really, really been in for a while now, you know. And people are even like vintage tees. And people are paying more money for tees that got stains on them now. You know, jeans that got stains on them.
What?
For real. Rips on them. Shirts that have rips on them. You know, like that are naturally worn out is going for money, bro.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy work to me, bro.
Yeah. You may be sitting on an old t-shirt from a concert or something that got rips in it. Put that on eBay, throw a $200 price tag. You'll probably sell it. I'm not kidding.
I got a Jordan flight jacket from back in the early 90s.
Mm-hmm. Throw it on there. I bet you will sell. There people looking for vintage, worn out clothes, bro. Yo, I had a Stussy crew neck that I think one of my dogs got started chewing on, right? And then I never seen it again. And when I was going through my storage, I had a bunch of clothes in a bag, like a plastic bag, right? And one of these crew necks was in there. And it was like looked like it was chewed on or something, you know what I mean? And I sold that shit for like $160, bro. I said vintage, unique aging. Mother F was like, yo, that's sick, you know?
Dog slough.
I didn't even say what it was because I don't even know. For all I know, it could have been an effing rat in my out. It was in an outdoor storage unit. It could have been a rat that when they started chewing on the shit. You know, I don't even know. They bought that shit, posted it, sold it. People looking for that. They love that. That it's like wear and tear and stains on the shirt. It's unbelievable.
Yes, it is.
They're looking for that denim with stains on it. You know what I mean? Like you could have spilled the freaking something on your freaking jean leg. They go, oh shit. You could have posted on one of them sites.
Say something. Let me stop.
Yeah. You crazy. But yeah, man, that's about it for Nike's site. I mean, that's it, I think.
I can't wait till they open up the Valentine collection, man. What's going on with that? Why is they not?
Oh man, Valentine's Day collection is the freaking Jordan 1. That's it.
No, man, they got the pink 3s that's dropping. They got some Air Ones, some Air Maxes, some Dunks. I seen a lot of Valentine stuff that posts have been dropping.
I put a poll out here. I'm trying to see this poll that I asked you guys. So I said, you like the Air Jordan 2025, the Jordan 1. 117 votes. 74% said they do. They do like the new Jordan. Yeah. And 26 says no. We're going to end that poll right there. Last call for questions, so shoot away or forever hold your peace to the next show. I'm going to get some Z's in, but if you guys have any questions, I will definitely entertain them. Let me look at my Gmail, make sure no one sent any cash apps or anything like that. Let's see. No, I'm good. I don't see anything. Okay, cool. And don't forget, I got the t-shirts. They're linked in the description, the membership, all that good stuff. So what's the sneaker? So right now, what is the sneaker you excited about? I wish there were. Where can we see like dates like for like next month?
It's a lot, man.
What drops February? Let me just Google February.
But I hear they push back too, so.
Well, All-Star Weekend, we get the Galaxies, right? I'm wondering how many Galaxy shoes they're going to put out, man. I'm really, really, really curious about that.
Definitely going to go
Like, are they gonna make a ton of them or not? If they make a lot of them, they may sit, bro. They may sit. Do I have any OG Jordans? Yes, I do.
OG what?
Like original Jordans from when they first came out, I do.
I got a pair eights from
Yeah, you got
1990.
8s. I got a few pairs. I got Jordan Bred 11s. I've got Cardinal 7s. I got a few different ones. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know what happened to Kick James. He dipped. Hope I ain't say nothing rude. I'll be pissing people off. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we good money, man. I don't have nothing else I really will say. I mean, the only thing I could say is that I'm interested to getting more information on these Jordan 1s to see like what the deal is with them, you know?
Yeah. I will be hitting on those joints for sure for the retail, the high retail, but I will be hitting on those.
I hope so.
I'm
I'm really beginning to think that this shoe is literally going to be available only on Nike's site, and then a few, you know, them like shoe stores that are more on the boutique side of things. You know, what do they call them, Tier Zero or whatever the hell they are. Like, I have a feeling that shoe's not going to be really accessible.
I'm saying 400 on the resale, 400 average.
Let me go on Foot Locker and just see what's on that calendar. I think that's a good idea.
Show.
I haven't seen any of that yet. Wow, we're already on the 40. That's crazy. That's wild. Let's see. LeBron, are they doing another Monopoly? That's wild. That's it. See, they're not really digging deep into the next month. They're not showing nothing really except these Sabrina 2 shoes. That's it for next month. They're showing.
They're trying to get people that's looking for a shoe right now to buy whatever they got right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm just curious to see, like, let's see, men's Air Jordan Retro. Like, what's available right now? You know what I mean? I wrote men's, and of course, they're gonna show freaking boy, Columbia's. I was gonna say Legend Blues. So, what's up?
My bad.
No, go ahead.
Did you see the North Carolina PE4s they supposed to be dropping?
No.
I don't know if it's real.
Yeah.
I think it looked like it was legit, but it's supposed to be some North Carolina 4s PE because it actually has North Carolina, but you know what? Nah, it was North Carolina jewels on the shoestrings.
That's just probably some bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
No, not this, not coming at saying. I'm just saying.
No. You right though.
Wait, question for y'all. Do you consider the first retro of OG is an original colorway? It's the original.
OG is an OG.
Original. Yeah, original, the first time it came out. You know what I mean?
That specific year. If it dropped again, that's retro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, they still got scattered sizes I'm seeing of the black cements. I mean, let's see if we could add into cart. I feel like there's still no excitement for this shoe.
For the 3?
Yeah.
I mean, that's because, listen, pretty much everybody that wants that shoe has that shoe.
There was a lot of people. You never had the shoe until you bought it this month, or you already had them from the last time?
No, I didn't have them. I said everybody that wanted wanted that shoe.
Oh, this time around was able to get them. I get you.
Yeah.
That Jordan 2, what a terrible colorway. That's a
And
shitty.
they still sold out though. Really low key.
This
like,
is a horrible colorway. Like, why would you do
what is
this
that?
to this
Oh, a
shoe?
2? Yeah, nah.
This is awful, man. I mean, how lazy are you? Look, it's
What is
not
that?
the laziest
That's
thing
black,
ever.
right? Is that black?
Yeah, it's just black. What? But it doesn't even make any sense. You know what I
It's
mean?
black and white.
Yeah, but the way they did the color blocking, like it's just so lazy.
Yeah.
Like no effort, no care. And someone that signed off on this and said, "Yeah, let's do that." Are you kidding me? There's sizes of this?
I need to get another.
I love this shoe.
I need to get another pair of those. Tell you the truth. Okay.
I just don't get these colorways they do, man. I really don't. It's very simple. Like, why do they do these things? I don't
That
get
looked
it.
like a lady's colorway to me.
This is a dope green and white sneaker. I don't know. People be funny style with the 5s. This is dope. See, I just don't want to spend money on it.
I like that 5 right there.
Yeah.
I green though. I'm a.
There we go. Someone's saying it. I was just about to leave. You're the only person to say they hate the 85 cut. Because I see it on social media. People are like, hell no. Price too high and I don't like the cut. I've seen it a billion times. And then I'm like looking in the chat. Yo, what's up, Jesus? I see you in here. What's popping, bro? Hit that like as you walk in, man.
I want the 85 cut because it's for simple. It's the 85 cut. It's the original OG sneaker.
I like the story behind it from what we watch. If you're just walking here now, you got to watch the show from the beginning. You know? Yeah, I mean, we're out of question. We gave you almost 3 hours, so I'm gonna dip in a minute. Last call. Y'all want to ask a question? Go ahead. If you don't want to keep me around, if not, I'm about to. I may go. I don't feel like going. It's not even that cold out today. How's the weather? Everyone around your way. How's the weather doing out? What's the weather like out your way? My shit was 50. Dude, it was 50 degrees today. I couldn't believe it.
Bro, it's not even 20. Well, no, actually, it got a little warm today, so it was like 30 degrees today.
Yeah,
Then, but in a couple days, it's supposed to drop down to like 0. Negative, actually.
48. That's nice. You know, that's the thing. We were talking about that earlier, and I think you were here earlier. I'm pretty sure you've been here for most of the show, and I appreciate that. You may have, taken a little break, but these Jordans are retros. So why are you trying? Why are y'all changing it and not making it the way it's supposed to be to begin with? Like he's asking, why did they stray from the 85 cut? For what? If you're supposed to duplicate a shoe, then what the hell are you doing?
I think that the leather that's on the 85 cut is a little bit more expensive, and then they wanted to save on materials, so they started changing the materials, which changed like the structure of the sneaker, so it changed different lines, body lines, and stuff like that.
That could be the case because
then that's when they started making
it has to do with engineering the shoe, right?
That's when they started
actually making it.
Yeah.
Maybe they had to reshape it so they can budget and save some money some way, somehow, maybe.
Definitely. Especially when they sold out, like the first couple of years, they was like, oh, we can make money like this. Bam. Dog.
I pay attention. It was interactive in the chat. Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing at the end of the day, man. It's a business. So it's like, you got to think there's got to be business reasons behind, why they're doing certain things they do. It's got to do with money at a lot of the times. You know what I mean?
Always.
Yeah.
How I feel.
I'll tell you now, the best shoe to buy right now that's affordable is these Wu-Tangs. I think the Wu-Tang Dunk is the shoe. I just can't believe that shoe is obtain.
Oh, you talking about what shoe you need to get right now for a really great price?
Yeah, Wu-Tang Dunk is the shoe to get right now.
I think so. I'll second that.
And I think later on in life, people are gonna be looking at that Wu-Tang Dunk like they look at the like De La Soul, you know.
Yeah.
That I literally seen at Marshalls at one time. I mean, you're not gonna see the Wu-Tang Dunk at Marshalls. I mean, never say never, but you know.
Yeah, I'll be surprised.
I mean, for you to be able to pay under $200 or even $200 for a Wu-Tang Dunk, it's insane. Like, and it's great materials. Like,
yeah.
It's unbelievable.
And you don't, because usually those type of stores, they get a shoe, they have a couple, at least different sizes. You don't go in there and just be like one shoe, one size type shit.
I'm still taken back by. I mean, I'm not mad about it. I'm happy about it, but I just cannot believe that Wu-Tang Dunks came out. You get them for that little of a price, but people are willing to pay $250 for a Bred Jordan 1 for retail. You know,
It's still a Jordan over front, though.
I know, but that's a Wu-Tang Dunk. It's Wu-Tang. It's that W. I'm telling you, they put out that MF Doom in large quantities. That shoe ain't gonna be worth shit. I'm telling you, if the Wu-Tang Dunk ain't worth shit, if they put out the MF Doom this right here, if they put this out in them type of numbers, I don't know what the numbers were with the Wu Dunks. Man, you're gonna see the same thing. I guarantee you.
You know what I think though? Differently, I think the MF Doom, they was more like more people had them post to show than the Wu-Tang Dunk.
Yeah, no one has the Wu Dunks.
So that's why I think those, will sell more because more people like recognize it. They relate to it. You can't relate to something you've never seen. And then when they Wu Dunk come out, like right now, it came out in a real bad time for sneakers as far as sales. As far as, it's a buyer's market right now. You can get a lot of shit that was thousands of dollars for cheap right now.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? It's just the way the market's going.
But I think Wu-Tang is in the same lane as a Wu-Tang. I mean, MF Doom is in the same lane as a Wu-Tang Clan. I don't necessarily think a lot of the young people love MF Doom like that. I know the young people love like Tyler the Creator, but I mean, I've literally played I've played MF Doom to people that are big Tyler the Creator fans that are younger, and go ahead.
I'm positive that a lot of, especially younger people, didn't even know who MF Doom was, bro. Versus the sneaker, like all they knew was this sneaker's worth money and it's cool, is or whatever. A lot of people didn't know nothing even about that. A matter of fact, you even said you got a whole post and everything about that.
About what? Oh, I freaked out one day.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
When my MF Dooms lost a round in a battle, I couldn't believe that, or someone else. Like, but what I'm saying is like, there's like MF Doom isn't connected to this generation. Like, I think it's about the same, Wu-Tang and MF Doom, because I've like a lot of girls love Tyler the Creator. He just came out with new music. And I play MF Doom, I'll be like, yo, you gotta hear MF Doom. Like, that's Tyler's favorite rapper. Like, legit. And they just not even gravitating to it. They're like, because he's so backpack rapper, underground style. It's like, like Tyler is got real commercial, if you really think about it. I mean, he made a sticky song, like, man, commercial. Like,
I really believe, man, that the women, the girls are running hip hop right now.
Oh yeah, if you listen to radio, you hear it's the girls rapping.
The girls is running hip hop right now. You got Kendrick out here doing his thing, but far as like real like music club, hip hop streets, young people, these female artists, bro, is running hip hop right now, and it's kind of crazy. Salute to him. I ain't hating.
I mean, as far as commercial radio, we'll say.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I don't listen to none of them. You know, I like that. What's her name? Glorilla, whatever the hell her name is. She's all right. But for the most part, man, I don't listen. I'm not really into the trippy red. Not trippy red. Whatever her name is, red.
Oh, sexy red.
Yeah.
I
can't get with that music. This shit is stupid. I mean, it's fun in the clubs when you're seeing girls, you know, touching their toes, wiggling around. Then it's fun, but
it's a couple joints I can vibe to, but for the most part, I can't. That shit come on the radio, I gotta turn it down or turn it off.
That shit just make me like it's just dumb music. I feel like that's one thing as I've gotten older, like what you intake, whether it's audio or visual, like it really stays with you. So if you listen to music that's stupid, you become stupid. If you read stuff that's stupid and demeaning, you become stupid in that. Everything that you intake, whether it's visual or, you know, visual, sound, you know what I mean? That shit becomes part of your aura. You know what I mean? So like think about all these young people that are just blasting like Cardi B all day and what's that Spanish broad from New York? She's mad skinny now. Forgot what her name is. She got curly hair. Spice. What's her name? Ice Spice. Like, think about all these young girls that are just listening to that over and over again.
Yeah.
And then think about when they're 16, 17, 18, 19, 25. And that's all that's going through the brain. That shit, they like, I'm telling you, man, whatever you hear, read, watch, it becomes an aura around you. You know? They rapping it. Talk about this, not to get, I mean, I like to hit people with some food for thought, not to get so deep. You know, there's that thing about speaking things into existence. If you're out here just rapping dumb raps all the time from all these birdhead bitches, you're speaking all this into existence. All these birdhead lines, you know what I mean?
Facts.
See, the rap we grew up on had intellect to it. You know what I mean? Not all of it. I mean, it was grimy too, but there was intelligence behind it. You know? So he says, I don't know. I'm 29. I guess it's who I'm around, but people are always crazy about yeah, all caps. That's my favorite joint with the piano. You ever hear Most Def did like a tribute to him, and that was so far. He like did a cover. I never really heard rappers do like a cover. Except like Def Squad did, like Redman and them did a cover back in the days. But all in all, man, shit. I think we about to call this one a night. Y'all ain't sending no questions in. Shout out to the donos that came through. Shit, only one dono tonight. It's okay. I don't do these lives expecting donos, but if you enjoy these on the playback, you see right here, show love. Because I've noticed a lot. There's not many members in here too lately. A lot of people finished their membership. So thank you to like Poodle. I know I like to deliver for people that got the memberships. You know what I mean? Thank you to Poodle and Dropkick Lee, heads like that, wrestling head to heel. Appreciate you guys. I'll be feeling bad when I don't be going live, you know. But yeah, man, I think we gave you a real good show. There won't be a vlog, I don't think, tomorrow. There's nothing to do. There's none dropping tomorrow. I'm not gonna do a vlog just to do a vlog. But shit, we hit you a lot with a lot of gems tonight. I think that whole reacting to the Complex guys may catch some traction. That was funny when I was talking about Homeboy's nails too. That was a funny moment. If you watched it, Dave, I mean, I'm saying it too late, but if you end up watching the beginning, put the timestamp on certain things you guys thought was funny. This way we could find some of that stuff. You know what I mean? But all in all, that analyzing of how he was wording some of the stuff, a part of me feels he isn't impressed by that. I think a part of me I feel like he really was not that impressed with the show. He's just doing his job.
Agree.
As a media guy. You know what I mean? Because they're media guys. And they're made commercial, you know? This is the underground. This is MF Doom. This is Wu-Tang. They're Cardi B. You know what I mean? They're they're freaking Ice Spice. You know what I mean? They're doing their thing though. They're making a lot of money, so good for them. But I could tell he still takes pride in what he's saying. This is just me analyzing his review of the shoe. The way he worded things, he was wording them as speaking for what they told him about the shoe.
That's
didn't
because
really.
you've heard him talk about a sneaker before.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? So you know that he like holding back.
Yes, 100%. Because in my eyes, I have a feeling he's not impressed with that shoe. Now, this is just my opinion. So he don't want to come off fake. So that's why he was saying they said it's got a thicker leather that with age, will be more worn. If you didn't watch if you didn't watch this from the beginning, this is a treat. This video is a treat. It's definitely a nice treat. You and I, what you doing? Were you singing Queen Latifah? Shit. I'm glad you enjoyed the show, man. And yeah, man, I think that's all she wrote. Don't forget, guys, get yourself a Sneaker Addict t-shirt. Fits true to size, ships worldwide. We got a long sleeve. There's like, I think 27 designs. So, I mean, they're dope tees. Check them out. That's the link. It's in the chat. It's pinned. I don't watch Complex Sneakers at all. Only on autoplay. Yeah, I mean, watch what you like. I mean, I used to like the sneaker shopping when it was like a lot of like rappers I liked. But when you have like politicians and actors like Will Ferrell and people, I love Will Ferrell. I don't give a crap about his sneaker taste, Like, has Jadakiss ever been there yet? Like, that's what
I'm interested.
Oh, you are? I mean, obviously more people are than aren't, But I like to watch what I like to watch. And I mean, I want to see Will Ferrell eating hot wings. You know what I mean? Not talking sneakers. I love Will Ferrell. But I want to watch him talking about sneakers. You know? I want to watch musicians talk about sneakers. I honestly don't really care for most actors talking about sneakers. Unless they're someone that I feel is kind of hip, stylish,
In the sneakers.
The type of stuff I'm into besides, like if you have like Mark Wahlberg on there, it makes sense. Sometimes they'll have some wrestlers on there. Roman Reigns makes sense. He wears Jordans all the time. Like there's people outside of music that makes sense, but like they had Kamala Harris. Like no one gives a shit about what fucking sneakers she wearing. No one cares what sneaker Trump wearing either, or any of these politicians. Like who want to watch that? I don't.
It did turn. It turned for the money. Like who can come buy some sneakers?
That's what I'm saying. Who's the biggest star we could get?
Right.
That's what it became.
Who's gonna spend 10 racks?
And once again, like put Kamala Harris in the Hot Wings challenge. I'll watch that and enjoy it. There's no hate against her. I don't want to hear you talking about sneakers when you don't care. You're not into that shit, But it's become it's a media platform where they get all these stars that have their agents probably contact Complex and say, we got a movie coming out next week or next month. We want to get on board. You know what I mean? So like that's the whole thing. It just doesn't make much sense to me at times. You know what I'm saying? So Hot Ones, you could throw anyone in Hot Ones, and it's awesome to me. There's a great episode of Hot Ones I haven't finished watching with the group Slipknot. Even if you're not into metal, they're literally wearing these masks the whole time while eating it. It's kind of funny because they're wearing the masks and telling crazy like rock star stories. So that was the last Hot Ones I watched. But Hot Ones is like timeless. And I love wings so much. Like, you know, I ate wings tonight. It's one of my favorite foods. Chicken wings, one of my favorites. So I love Hot Ones. Hot Ones is such a great show, and the host is so good too. Sean, I think his name is. He's really good. He's really good at what he does with it.
I got the Reebok Iverson Hot Ones.
Oh yeah. I remember seeing you break those down in a few battles.
Mm-hmm. They pretty dope. Okay, they dope.
But yeah, the sneaker shopping in general, like I just want it to make sense, you know. But I get where they're coming from, you know. They're a business. They're a media outlet. They're a news outlet. They're basically like MTV of this generation, if you really think about it. From the music to style to all of that. If you really think about it, who else is delivering that kind of content that's set in a TV program style that's aimed toward the youth? It's complex. There's no other outlet. Really think about that. There isn't much. Besides podcasts, of course, you know.
Right.
Like if you watch like Joe Budden podcast or my bro at Elliot Wilson, shout out to Elliot Wilson, or like Cameron's joint is dope.
Yep, I must.
You know, Nori, can't forget Nori, EFN, like stuff like that. But it's still not on that. It's still not what Complex is doing. You know, they literally are like this generation's on TV. I don't even think anyone's ever said that before, but
that's really analogy though.
Yeah. And you know, that's why I like these lives, because it's just kind of just
come out,
just hanging out. We just hanging, talking. You know,
that was definitely a good analogy though. You're right.
Because think about when we were younger. We like, I know me. I was glued to MTV.
Mm-hmm.
I learned everything from that. You know, there wasn't no internet like that. I mean, there was, but it wasn't like. There wasn't even YouTube when growing up. Just like think about the access these kids have. Like just music in general, being able to just search and just just go down a rabbit hole of a genre of music.
Google alone, bro.
Yeah.
Google alone.
It's insane, man. It's insane that access.
And where we at? And how can I get home? Where I
think about a 11-year-old, 12-year-old kid that's really getting into like hip hop, you know, like they really are into it. Maybe even their background, their parents listen to rock and roll or some or metal, and then they hear like a hip hop group, and then they look up more of it, and then the algorithm just keeps bringing them deeper into hip hop music. And then they hear something they like. Maybe they hear MF Doom for the first time, or Tyler the Creator, or Wu-Tang, and then they just and then they type it in. Think about you being able to just type in a rapper and just search, and then just have endless, just their whole entire catalog at your hands. You know, it's unbelievable, bro. Like if you told me when I was a kid that like. Generations later, they had that kind of access. Like we were pressing fast forward on freaking cassettes. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy to me, man. What's up, JC?
Yeah.
Damn, JC, I was adjusting all my battles because. I've decided to put every battle, except if I still rock with you, almost every single battle is members only. So you will never be able to watch any battle ever again unless you're a member, including yours, JC. So when I was adjusting it, I said, "Damn, man, you look like so young in that video, like in small, like just like super young." I forgot who brought his ass in here to battle, but I was adjusting it because I kept refs battles going for the most part for free and like kick chains, but almost every other battle you have to be a member to watch them now. You know. Yeah, I could tell you were young. I was like, holy shit, bro was young. That was like, what was that around COVID? That may have been around COVID. Yeah, that's one thing about being a member too, guys. Like, I'm making it where every battle, you have to be a member to watch the battles. I want you guys to want to continuously be members. You know what I mean? So that's just how it's going down. Like almost every single battle, you have to be a member. So, I mean, membership starts at $1.99, and a lot of the battles I adjust to $4.99. You know, how much work was put into all those battles for so many years. And I was thinking about that a few weeks ago. My kids wanted to watch a movie, and it wasn't on Netflix. It wasn't on all the freaking apps that I'm paying every month for. I'd buy the thing for $4.99.
Yeah.
For a 2-hour movie. I said, man, I got battles that are 9 hours long. I'm gonna adjust that. You got to pay $4.99 for that battle. I don't care if not a soul watches that battle again. It was a lot of time I put to the side instead of doing something else, you know. So yeah, I adjusted all of them. Real talk. Why not? They're old. And you know, a lot of my battles is me promoting people heavy. The hell am I going to continue to promote? Yeah, you battled Pain. Yeah, see, he got his weight up. See, you got a little bit of muscle there now. Yeah, you were a little scrawny then. You probably still a little scrawny. You know, picture adds a lot of weight. You know what I mean? Let's say a picture adds 10 pounds. You know what I mean? I'm just being a jerk. Oh man, dope battles. Yeah, I'm just messing with you, man. You keep grinding. You young. So that's the thing. Like people don't understand. Like I like to just joke around. You know what I mean? Ref, you got me wanting to eat something now at this time.
Man,
that's not good.
I worked all day. I got to get up and work in the morning too. So, get a little pizza, man. Couple little wings.
Yeah, wings. I had some wings earlier that hit good, and then I probably should have ate dinner. It's too late though. I really try not to eat after 6, 7 o'clock unless it's no carbs.
Yeah, man, I don't give a fuck.
I'll be getting turkey, like sliced turkey. Like sometimes I just eat that shit right out the refrigerator. I'll roll that shit up. I discipline the shit out of myself. That's why I cut so much weight.
Yeah, no. If that's what you're trying to do, for sure. I mean, I need to be doing it, but I'm like, fuck that shit.
Yeah. Well, your kids are all grown. See, my whole thing is the fear of death is just not being around for my kids. If my kids are older, I wouldn't be so concerned about my health. My kids need me.
Man, that all you know what? Life insurance handles all that. I take all the pain and fear away. When you're gone, bro, they straight. It don't matter.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Some bread.
Wow, that was 2018. That was so long ago. That was 7 years ago. I forget how long I've been on this thing for. It's so crazy.
And lately, man, the time just been flying, bro.
But honestly, the older you get, the faster time goes, man. Because I remember when I was a kid, and no one was outside. You know, when you're a kid, no one's outside. You got no one to hang out with. You just out there and you're like waiting for someone to come outside and shit. Their parents took them somewhere out shopping, and you're waiting for your friend to get home. And you just like time moves so slow. Like when you're like, you know, a kid, you know. But now it's like today, like the day was like this. That's classic. Sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. They were underrated group, nice and smooth. They were fantastic. That was a great album.
I'm looking for them ODB Ewings, either pair. It's two different pairs. I want either pair. Size 9.5, 10, and the Ewings. They run a little.
You ain't
small.
talked to Henry? I haven't seen Henry in a while. Did Henry boycott me? I haven't seen Henry in a minute.
No, I think Henry been pulling doubles or something, man. I think he been getting his grind on.
Okay, I ain't mad at that then. This was a good show tonight. JC, you'll get a lot of laughs at this one. You need to watch this one from the beginning. This was actually pretty funny, I think, this show. A lot of good reactions.
It was.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing how this performs. I noticed too the views go up when I put myself on the thumbnails too. That may be another reason why the vlogs. I think people say, "Oh, there's that guy. I used to watch him," or this. You know what I mean?
That asshole right there.
Yeah, you know. So I mean,
Well, people love assholes, man. You know what I'm saying? We the shit.
as long as they smell all right, you know.
You know what I'm saying? As long as you white, man. You know what I mean? You gotta clean it up.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So I think we out of here, man. I said that an hour ago. I'm about to just chill.
I promise you did. You did.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else to really talk about. I think we covered everything. I mean, everything that's important.
I just want to say this. I can't wait till they drop the Jordan 8 bunnies, you know, Bugs Bunnies, so I can do
Are those coming out this year? Is that this year?
This year.
I'm
I'm gonna do a comparison. The OGs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you definitely want to do that.
Yeah,
I've had so many OGs throughout my life. I got rid of a lot. I still have a couple more OGs. I got the Cardinal OG 7. I got the playoff or Bred 11s. Yeah. I think I have the Taxi 12 still. I got rid of a lot of them because they fall apart. You know?
They do. Mine's been worn, so they cracking and stuff like that. But I haven't worn them. I'm probably gonna shrink wrap them in another.
No, you need to do that on the 8s because I had a pair of playoff OGs and they were gonna crumble on you.
Yeah.
So you need to shrink wrap them or just don't. You can't even touch them at this point, man.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna definitely shrink wrap.
It'll break your heart when that happens because I remember I could still feel that pain.
That's why I'm gonna shrink wrap them before it happened.
I was drinking one night. I said, "Yo, let me just throw these on my feet. See what it feels like to wear a sneaker, whatever, however old. Threw them on my feet. Them things just." I said, "What?" I was pissed at myself. You know, that was a long time. It was over 10 years ago. I was younger, stupid. Yeah. I was like, I was legit mad at myself for like 3 weeks. I was so mad at myself for that.
It's been
because I love them.
But I had them on my feet a couple years ago. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you got to be careful with those, man. You know.
Yeah. No, I'm shrink wrap. It's been a minute.
Yeah. Nah, you gotta. All right, man. And if y'all like music, check out Delz Reacts on YouTube. If you like interviews from wrestlers to rock stars, check out the Delz Show. Yeah, that's really it. I got a YouTube channel. I post stuff on my dog that I just got. I'm gonna change the name. The name is Molly. The girls wanted My daughters want to name the dog Molly, but my problem is where I moved, my neighbor, she got mad dogs, and one of her dogs' name is Molly. So it's like if she calls her dog or I am, and I could hear her from inside, it makes no sense. So that name got to be changed. They were not happy about that, my kids. I was like, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? You gotta change the name.
Are you gonna tell them about the new show that's coming out?
What, my show?
Yeah, the Delz After Dark.
Oh hell no, that's not yet. That's
subscription only. Though.
No, it never happened.
Delz After Dark, man. You know what I mean? Subscription only.
Hey, all you gotta do if you want to see Delz After Dark, you need to find my Snapchat, which is linked in the description. My Snapchat's fire. You don't need to follow my Snapchat. Snapchat be getting crazy sometimes. Some of y'all be finding the burner Instagram account. Sometimes we'll see some nice treats in there. But yeah, I'll put my Snapchat in the actual.
Hey, what's going on with TikTok, man?
Well, who?
TikTok. They shut it down yet?
I heard now that Biden is not shutting it down. He's gonna let Trump decide, and Trump's not gonna shut down TikTok. Trump is all about the people making money. He's all about people earning money. So he knows that especially the young people need that. He wants young people to make money, Trump. You know what I mean? So he's literally has said it a billion times that he doesn't understand what the heck is the problem with TikTok. Now Trump's gonna probably try to get some bread from China, and that may mess up things with TikTok because he's all about making sure that he's like
in charge.
So that's where he said something about Canada or something like that, where he was like raising on them tariffs, and the Canadian the Canadian president I think was saying like you got to chill, like you heard in our country doing that. He was like, well, why don't you just join and be part of America? He like so business minded, but the thing is like I'd rather who wouldn't want to live in Canada? You don't even pay for health insurance there, bro. It's medical.
That'll change if they become America.
Yeah, I mean, if you were Canadian, you wouldn't want that. You got to pay money for health insurance, so that's not good. Those Canadians are like, you better not turn this into the U.S.
But that's part of Europe, though, right? Ain't Canadian part of Europe?
Nah, Canada is its own vibe. There's a lot of French Canadians, people from France over there. A lot of Canadians speak French. I've been to Canada before. It was dope.
But hold on. Well, then ask me this, because I ain't that, educated on the subject. But isn't the queen, she's passed now, so the king, don't they?
There's no that you're thinking about England.
So Canada don't recognize the king.
Nah, they don't do that shit. Canada is above America.
Right, I know that's that, but I also assume that they was on that shit. So they got a president over there?
So. I mean, yeah, they got president out there.
Prime minister or some shits.
Maybe, I don't know. No, he is correct. The king, you are correct. The king is the king of Canada. Okay, thank you,
That's what I thought. Well, I don't know.
You're not a part of Europe. Yeah, no, I know y'all aren't a part of Europe, but I didn't know about that king stuff. Yeah, there you go. We have a prime minister, not president. Okay, so yeah, you were half right on what you were saying.
Okay.
Thanks for the clarification, K-Stacks.
For sure.
Yeah, why would you want if you lived in Canada? Why would you want Canada to be to merge?
You
with
don't.
America?
You don't. I'm sure they don't.
America's a mess. Even the food. All the crap they put in our food.
They trying to give us Drake back. They like y'all can have Drake.
Yeah, that Chick-fil-A sandwich got over 50 ingredients. Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich.
I ain't never have it.
Yo, 50 ingredients.
Never had it.
50. A chicken cutlet sandwich. A breaded chicken breast sandwich has 50 ingredients in it. And all they do is all it is bread, pickles, and freaking the chicken. What is in these things? You know what I mean?
It's all in the meat.
But in other countries, they ban a lot of the stuff that they feed Americans. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can't even eat. He said seasoning. That's a whole lot of seasoning right there, bro. That's a whole lot of seasoning.
So you trying to tell me it's more spices than KFC? 17? What was it? 17 spices?
I'm trying to say, man, all of this food that we're eating, we need to start paying attention to the ingredients, man. Because something like a chicken sandwich shouldn't have over 50 ingredients in it.
It should be chicken, bread, pickles, whatever sauce, like the mayo. But the mayo probably got like what? Egg.
Oh, they don't even put mayonnaise in that sandwich, and they got 50 ingredients in it. So
but
what
they
the hell?
Sauce too, though. They sauce. Don't they?
Yeah, they have this soy sauce that's real good. Yeah,
they probably got like.
Yeah, they finally did. They dyed that. They banned the red dye 3, I think, or 10. I forgot what it is. But that's been banned in like every country for forever, bro. Like all of these dyes and crap, like they feed it to us. Like it's not available anywhere but in America. Like it's so crazy.
Is that the same dye stuff like they do the Easter eggs with?
I have no clue, bro. But it's like some sort of. It's like it's just not good. You know what I mean? No, like so many countries do. Like you are not allowed to make nothing out of it. Like there's so many things that they use here that's banned everywhere else in the world.
A lot of this shit is pointless.
Because it's toxic. Because it's really bad for you. Like it's really, really bad for you. It causes diseases, all types of stuff, and they allow these companies to use it in America. Meanwhile, it's banned everywhere else in the world. It's so sick, bro. It's really sick. You know, even like way healthier. I was just thinking about McDonald's cheeseburger from Germany. Used to love to go on the one of the trains in there. Yeah, I'm there's regulations. So like even like McDonald's burgers are probably way different in like most countries. You know, even like if you said the McRib, like. The McRib, I mean, how many ingredients are probably in the American version? I'm sure the American version, it's just not factual, but I'm sure it's different, you know? It's wild, bro. Yeah, man, do your research on these things, man. It's insane, bro. All right, man, I'm out of here. Love y'all. Have a good night. Go get yourself a t-shirt. You ain't hit the like yet. Hit that like. Join that membership. And also, thank you to everyone that tuned in, man. Appreciate it. Catch up on the vlogs, too. And I'm trying to think what else there is to promote. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you haven't bought a Sneaker Addict t-shirt, go get yourself one today. All right? And if you ever send donos on the playback, I always will shout you out on the next live or vlog. So keep that in mind. We got the Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, all that good stuff. Thank you.
What's up with the next battle, though, man? Like, you know,
never happening. That's it. We done.
We're gonna do one.